It's like
Now recording.
All right.
we
God,
can
dude.
talk about it
Let's get
later.
started. We only used up 40 minutes of our time.
Oh, no problem.
On fax machines.
On fax
and
machines.
there's still more to go.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Let's see. All right, where we last left off, most of the party had made it with the help of Irisiri and her unicorns to the realm of winter. And just as you teleported it into what looks like this white snowy wasteland, snow as far as you can see, the whirling snow takes shape into this feminine figure, tall, maybe 12 feet tall, looming over you. But as she looks at you with eyes like blue crystal, you feel a sense of warmth. And she said, "Be welcome to the realm of winter."
Oh, that feels good.
Can I get a jacket?
But I'm still invisible. Moon's still invisible.
That's
Wait, can
right.
you say
You
that
clung
out
on
Teleporting
to.
here undid that.
No, it
So
did not. You were still invisible.
So you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Nobody freaks out for the unicorn?
No, because I think you actually talked to Irisiri while you were still invisible
I
and
did.
asked if you could come.
Mm-hmm.
So they know you're there. Lady Winter does not seem surprised or anything. Her
Yeah.
eyes are actually on Caelus. She says,
Oh boy.
"Long have we awaited your return, Lord Sylvanar.
Oh.
There's much to discuss."
With a question in his eyes, he's going to whisper the word Lord.
Mm.
And she nods, seeing this. She says, "As the last of your house, your father's title falls upon you by default."
Oh.
Oh shit.
Gonna turn around, look at the party, and just kind of smile.
Mood shrugs, but you can't.
He's
Be
gonna
like, I did not know we're in the presence of the Lord in that little
Right.
bar.
Bob's gonna like playfully bow.
Can I
Irisiri trots
Go
over
ahead,
and she's like,
Irisiri.
"You probably should bow to the Lady Winter. Just saying."
turn around, my lady,
Uh,
and I'll do a
turn
very formal
around.
bow.
A curtsy.
Bow.
Bob will bow as well. A legitimate bow this time.
She nods and she sweeps her hand behind her, and all of a sudden the great whirling fog takes shape and snow crystallizes into this great ice palace. It just appears suddenly out of nothing. You can see light streaming through its many windows and balconies. It's massive, and though it looks, it's stark and icy, it looks like a place of warmth. And she says, "You are welcome in my house."
To whom
Thank
are
you.
we speaking?
I am Winter.
Thank you for your hospitality. It is greatly appreciated after what we just went through.
You are guests of House Sylvanar, and House Sylvanar is always welcome in the domain of Winter.
Much needed welcome.
I see you have suffered
Sir.
much at the hands of my brother. Come inside. Warm yourselves and rest.
Gladly take that invitation.
Okay, this is gonna kind of approach Lady Winter, concern in his eyes, and is gonna say, "I feel I may have done something foolish."
Your troubles, though great, can wait until tomorrow. For now, come and rest.
Yes, please. Any water available?
Well, you're standing in
Nice.
snow.
Does that count?
That definitely counts, yeah.
Hell yeah! All right, I'll take it.
Hell yeah.
It seems like, you're not going to have to worry about it as long as you're
Sweet.
here.
Yay.
So only for a little while.
I mean, when you're on the
Alright.
ice, you might have to take your shoes off for it to count as water contact, so that might get a little cold. But you're also made of fire, kinda, so I think you'll be fine.
I'll just bend over and touch the snow every now and again.
Right? Do you have
Okay,
open toe shoes? You can just like kind of like put your foot like just tippy toes.
Yeah, right. Extend the toe
Alright,
out
so
a little bit.
the party's gonna follow Lady Winter inside.
Yes.
We will follow.
Okay. After you trudge through the snow, it's hard work, moving through the snow. But once you get to the palace, it's just smooth ice. And despite the look of it, you actually do not feel cold as you step inside. It feels pleasantly warm. And while the inside is vast, just like Lord Summer's domain, there's a certain serenity to the people moving around. You see lords and ladies in elegant gowns. You see servants. You see great sculptures of ice. Even the paintings on the walls and the murals are all carved in ice, but it's colored like stained glass. It's beautiful. And you're each led to your own personal bedroom. And while the bed frames are made of ice, there's real mattresses, real blankets, real covers.
All
Place
right.
looks nice.
I don't particularly feel like sleeping alone. Is it okay if I stay with one of my friends?
You may do as you wish.
Great.
She motions forward, a young-looking female elf, and she says, "This is Marigold. She will take care of you. Any need you should require, you may ask of her. Lord Sylvanar, you will see me on the morrow."
Yes, my lady.
Before your eyes, Lady Winter just kind of disintegrates into snow and rolls away. None of the flakes actually ever hit the ground. It's as if a wind whistles through the hallway and takes her away.
I'm gonna lean
Mer-
over to Caelus and just go, Lord Sylvanar.
Are you still invisible?
Yeah.
Kiz knows he's being made fun of, but he's just going to stand up a little straighter.
Oh.
Alright, so
Irasiri, who's still with you, she trots up to Caelus. She says, "Sorry to interrupt. I just, you were telling me something about Ragnar. I just want to make sure he's okay."
Oh, he was alive last time we saw him, but he may not be if I get a hold of him.
What makes you say such a thing about your beloved companion?
Oh, I thought the same of him as well, until he came into my room with Lord Summer's guards. 4 of them held me down while Ragnar stole the key from my person.
I
To give
can't
to Lord
believe Ragnar
Summer.
would do something like that. He was such a free spirit.
I don't know what he was promised, but it was enough to turn him against us. He chased us down the tree.
The unicorn sheds a single sparkling tear.
I'm sorry to tell you the bad news. Maybe he can be saved. Maybe it was compulsion.
All I ask is that you don't give up on him.
They scared the
Yeah,
shit out of me, that's for sure. That's why I hid. That's why I went
but
invisible to.
it might be too late for him.
I can't believe it. I won't. She stomps her hoof. It causes some cracks in the ice, but they immediately seal themselves.
Well, if Winter is Summer's sister, perhaps they have similar powers and she's able to undo what he has done.
Well, Lady Winter is very powerful, but I fear she will not intervene in Lord Summer's dealings. None of them will.
Do they
What do
not
you?
interfere with each other, or is something specific about Lord Summer's dealings?
Family
No,
drama?
the Four Seasons do not intervene in each other's realms. There was an agreement a long time ago that each of their domain would be their domain.
Hmm.
And so long as Ragnar remains within the boundaries of Summer, Winter can do nothing for him.
Hmm.
What if he ends up coming here under Summer's, direction?
Mm-hmm.
He would be allowed to pass, but if he can make no act of violence here, it would break the oath. If he truly is a servant of Summer.
Mm.
So we're in a predicament, is what you're saying.
She
I
nods
hope that
sadly.
oath holds true.
Oh, it will. It has stood for millennia.
If
Well,
an agent of Summer comes here and does not perform violence, but we perform violence against them, will we have broken the treaty as well?
You would not have broken that treaty specifically, but Lady Winter probably would not think kindly on you assaulting a guest of hers.
what if they
I
assault
personally would
us,
not
though?
recommend it.
What
Sorry?
if, what if they assault us and it's in defense?
Well, that would be breaking the oath, in which case Winter would destroy them with the righteous fury of all the
Okay.
ice and all the realms.
All right.
How
You are
many
safe
realms
here.
are there?
Many more than I know, that's for certain.
Well, I feel like we should probably discuss this after some rest, because I'm exhausted. I would like some sleep. Uninterrupted sleep.
Uninterrupted sleep, bro. Facts, dude.
All right, so the whole party, we want to take a long rest.
Yes.
Is there what was the lady elf that appeared that guided us to our rooms?
Marigold.
Marigold.
Marigolds. Marigolds. Can I go up to Marigold and say, do you guys have a bar or a dining area that perhaps we could eat at before bed
Oh, you want
as
something
I'm
to drink?
invisible? I would
She
love
looks
something to drink.
around, but she can't quite pinpoint where your voice is coming from.
Right,
Mr.
right over here.
Miss Spirit?
It's actually, yeah, Miss Spirit is just fine.
Very well. We do have a bar. If you'd like some drinks, some food. As guests of Lady Winter, you will not have to pay anything. I could take you there if anybody else would like to go.
Anybody
Sure.
care for a quick bite before bed?
You know what?
Oh, yeah.
I think
After
we
we
could
tap on
use
that
some
you got-
drinks and.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got any of that soup with rubies in it?
Huh? Oh, I'm not a cook. You'll have to ask when we get there.
Yeah,
I'm
fair enough. Fair
I'm
enough.
gonna elbow Caelus and say, I want to challenge you, Lord Sylvanar, to a drinking contest.
He's gonna
So-
feel the nudge and kind of look in that direction. And Caelus is like, I don't know if I'm allowed to, or what's the word?
Or take.
Mingle.
Partake with the commoners. A little sass in his voice when he says it. He'll laugh
Marigold's
and walk
eyes.
off.
Like, you know how like in
Marigold's
Street
eyes widen
Fighter,
a
how
bit.
like you hit somebody, but this time when you hit him, his body catches on fire.
Mood is gonna snicker and follow.
Who else is
Sorry.
going? Is everybody going?
Bob is gone.
Yeah, I'm going.
Ken Moto?
Ken would like to walk behind everybody with Zindane and try to pull her to the side real quick.
You want to talk to her privately?
Yes.
Okay, have everybody deafen, please.
Oh,
Sorry, I stepped away. I'm definitely.
Okay, no problem. Okay, you pull her aside and she goes, "Oh, Ken, you wanted to talk?"
So I heard that you spoke with Caelus about something specific when I walked over the bridge. What exactly was it you spoke to him about?
Her features darken, and her eyes dart away, and she says, "Oh, I was trying to sleep with him.
After he said
We
something
need
about
to get.
after he
You know
said
we need to
something
get
about a
closer to
sob
them."
story?
Sob story. He he's dramatic. It's not my fault that he cries after sex.
You need to understand that we have a mission at hand, and we will take care of it with or without you.
Look of anger flickers across her face, and she says, "You think I don't know that? I've paid my price in blood for Ictulathus." She glances over her shoulder. "What have you done?"
Covered your ass for the most part is what I've done.
"Whatever. Look, I'll ingratiate myself to the party my way. You can do it yours, okay?"
Okay. But trust me, this is your last chance. Remember that.
She looks furious for a second. For a second, you think that she might do or say something, but instead she just turns and she walks away.
And Ken's gonna just follow behind, aggravated, and then gets his composure back into like a dull, expressive look.
Okay.
First.
Were you really?
I'm not so sure anymore.
Okay. Before long, Marigold leads you to the bar. It's actually a much more pleasant experience room here because it's actually made of wood. It looks like a dark cherry wood. Um, there's golden lights along the walls. It's very pleasant, almost holiday like atmosphere. And there's a couple fae at the tables drinking and laughing, but it's not too loud. So where you guys want to sit? There's open tables. There's also the bar is pretty open.
Did Caelus come with us?
I'm
Yeah,
a,
Caelus here.
I think everybody's here.
Caelus, yeah,
I was
Caelus
gonna
gonna say to Mood, I think it's time to meet your challenge. Just kind of look around, not knowing where she is,
And
and head straight for the bar.
yes, my lord. And I'm gonna follow.
Sindane is gonna
bow.
sit down on the bar with you, Kalos. I'm gonna do this too. I'll hold my own.
Ken's gonna walk up to the bar and say, "Don't forget about me."
As you pull out the seat, Kenmoto, Mood appears in the seat. I'm gonna drop invisibility. What a gentleman.
As you
Jesus.
guys sit down, a huge cyclops steps around from the corner. He walks up to the
Ooh.
bar, and the drinks rattle. He's washing a glass, and he's like, he looks you all up and down. He says, "What'll it be?"
What's the
Caelus will-
hottest drink you got?
What? He looks at you with a single eye. "I could heat up some tea if you want."
Oh my god.
Caelus,
Not
is this
much
what you
hot
meant?
in the land of winter.
Yeah, what's the coldest drink you got then?
Ah. He reaches down with a giant hand. His hand as big as your head. He rummages around. He puts a cup in front of you. He pulls out a bottle, and it doesn't have like a screw cap. It actually has like a wide lid. And as he tilts it over, a solid frozen block of a drink clinks into your glass. He's like, "Winter
God.
storm. It'll
Winter
freeze your
storm.
innards."
I'm gonna look at Caelus and say, you down?
Caelus is like, you first.
I'm
You said
I'm
drinking competition. I don't know if we're doing much with that one.
Yeah, really.
but
Got any heat for this? How does one drink this?
Ken's gonna ask the bartender, "Do you have anything that's room temperature and not possibly frozen?"
you got any eggnog? Mitch?
Eggnog.
He pulls out more glasses for each of you. He pours he pours you like it looks like eggnog. It's a smoky drink.
It's a smoky drink.
Wow.
We cut to hell real quick. We see Smokey being broken on the wheel. Anyway,
That's horrible.
Can
Oh,
I roll an investigation to see if like I know what this drink is?
didn't you ask for eggnog?
Yeah, I know.
I don't think you need to roll to recognize
I
eggnog.
didn't. But why is eggnog smoky? Like, what do you mean? Like,
It's got a taste to it, you know.
It's got a
taste.
taste.
A smoky kind of taste. So brutal.
Sindane asks for a hard sparkling cider, which she receives, and she lifts it up and glances at all of you, one pinky raised.
I'm gonna take a sip of the eggnog, or the thing that looks like eggnog.
It's surprisingly strong, but very sweet.
And then
Moody's gonna whip out the spork and shave off a couple bits of ice, and then
Okay.
try to eat that if that's something that she can do.
You put the ice in, and obviously you're gonna have to crunch down on it. But once you
Yeah.
do, and it starts to melt in your mouth, it is an extremely strong alcoholic beverage.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's sharp and
Chew it.
powerful.
My eyes go wide, and I'm gonna look at Caelus and say, "You gotta get one of these."
And now that I know that it's tasty, I'm just gonna chug the rest of it.
Bob's gonna ask
Wes
the
is getting a head
bartender-
start
you
on the
guys-
drink.
Oh boy.
Bob wants to ask the bartender if he knows what a margarita is.
Margarita. Margarita. It sounds like my ex-wife.
Oh my god.
No, it has something called tequila. I don't know if you guys have that in this world. Tequila.
Know a lot of exotic women, Master Elf. I have just the drink for you. Red Island. He pours you a bright green drink.
What is it called?
Red
Red
Island.
Island.
Red Island?
And it's bright green.
And it's bright
Yeah,
green? How does that make sense?
It's the feeling that you get when you drink it. I didn't name it. I just imported it.
Alright, so Bob's gonna take a big swig. Like a huge gulp, just whoop.
All right, are we starting the game? Because we're
Think
gonna make some
so. Yeah,
Constitution rolls.
let's do this.
Alright.
Caelus is gonna need some mead here to get this going.
All right.
Number-
Okay, let's see. Get some. You get They call this here Pearl's Retribution.
Pearl's Retribution.
Caelus is gonna sniff it. What does he get the smell of?
It's a like it's got almost like a bloody smell to it. Looks like you're facing down a very strong mead.
All right. Gonna gulp a little bit. A little nervous now.
It's strong. It feels like fire in your belly.
Is it room temp? Is it warm or is it cold?
No, it's not warm. It's not warm. Everything is a bit cold.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not ice like
Except for-
yours.
Except
It's
for
not
my
ice.
Yeah.
You asked for the coldest. You got what you asked for.
Fucking ice cube is what I got.
All right, are we
That's
ready?
good, though.
This-
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Are we all doing it? I'm guessing.
Everybody
Anybody
who's
wants to
participating in
partake.
the game can
I'm-
make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, got it.
Let's go, boys. Drinking episode.
Ooh, you guys are fucked. You guys are fucked.
God damn, Caelus, what the fuck? Plus
Holy
8?
shit, Bob!
Oh, wait a second. So when I leveled up, I have a new aura on me that for people within 10 feet get a +5 to their rolls.
Can I add that now? I'm gonna need
Uh,
it.
I was
mean,
like,
if
who's
you're
within
all-
5?
If you're all
Yeah.
going to get it, it's kind of a moot point.
Moot point.
Right.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. So because we haven't rested, are you still gonna let us use the things that we would get from our level after resting?
No, no, but I mean, if you have a reason to use it, I guess you could run it by me. But technically speaking, you haven't leveled yet.
Yeah, I mean, I do have a thing. It's called Dark One's Own Luck. So basically, any ability check or saving throw, I can add a D10 to the roll, and I can do it 5 times per long rest. And I kind of need it right now if I'm going up against +8 con save over here.
I mean,
If not,
you're-
Well, I was a
I'll
+7. What are you talking about? I'm like, he's right next to me.
I got a +1.
look, you're
talented.
unfortunately, you're a wizard. You're not gonna.
Yeah, I'm a thin ass
Look,
warlock.
I have a special mechanic for how this game is going to work.
Okay.
So
All right.
Cool.
Let's do it.
We got our rolls.
Can I use my inspiration? No, just kidding.
It's on round
Hold on,
one.
I
Yeah,
need-
wait.
I need one more second here.
Okay.
I wish Ragnar was here for this, actually.
He'd probably do a pretty good job.
Yeah, I think it would do great. Let's see.
Ragnar, what's
14?
your Constitution plus?
+8.
+8.
God.
Jeez.
Is nobody shit? Fuck.
What?
I'll have to do that myself. Nobody's been leveling up since Dibs hasn't been here. Sindane hasn't leveled up. It's fine though. I'll have to do that myself.
This is mood.
After one sport
Yeah, put one drink.
So true, though. So true.
I feel like the guy walked off away like so happy he didn't fly. He's like, yeah, I'm good. I can have more.
I'm good. I got this.
What's
Okay,
diabolical? It looks like he kept everything in his cup.
Yeah.
That's a professional drinker right there. That's how he knows he's an alcoholic.
All right, the first round, everybody drinks. And it's the first drink is never really that bad, right?
Right.
So whose roll is not here? Wes, I still need your roll,
I
please.
think he had
Well,
He did it.
25.
Con
I got
save
a
25.
That's
Maybe I need to refresh.
10, 14, Bob 27, Mood 7.
Okay, I need to do refresh. It's fine.
Okay.
Sing us a song, you're a banana man.
Sindane makes her roll. Okay, roll again, please. Another round of shots come out, or another round of drinks.
Another
Scrape off some more
round
ice.
Eggnog, please.
Hey, that's better. Still in this. Hopefully.
Oh, God.
I love that Ragnar's in it. That's
Actually, can we just make Ragnar's for Zindane? I feel like that's way funnier. I don't know why.
We're not going to do that for a very
Damn
specific
it.
reason that you can't know about.
Oh man.
Ragnar's off drinking by himself. He
Oh,
doesn't even know. He doesn't even know that he's in this game, but
that's hilarious.
I
That
just
is very
I,
funny.
God.
he
I feel
felt
like
the
it's-
disturbance in the drinking force.
Oh, why, but I need to drink.
He's like, somebody's trying to beat my record.
Hey, so quick tabletop question. Is alcohol considered a poison in D&D?
I actually would assume it is a poison.
After enough of it, I would guess so.
Yeah, I would say it is a poison.
He's
Yeah, but
resistant
you
to
needed a
poison.
poison, Caelus.
In what context would alcohol not be a poison?
Actually.
When you don't
Well,
drink enough of it.
Yeah. Well, I guess the question would be is like if it's a poison, then anything that cures poison can cure the drunkenness. Remove the poison from you.
All right, how's everybody? How's everybody feeling?
Well, Bob got a
Stout.
Well,
10.
I say my first one that I got was a 7, so it like made me cough, but by the second one I got a 20, so I'm like, I'm enjoying it. I think I'm doing
Riding
okay, but
high.
I am a really thin warlock.
Okay,
Like to
Third
me,
round,
this
then.
tastes like really good eggnog.
everybody can make their
Everyone.
third drink, please.
Oh, another nat 20. Fuck yeah. Why can't I
Come
get that
on,
great
Lord
combat?
Oh, nat
Silvernaw.
20.
You got a nat 20 as well? Oh my god,
Oof.
you guys.
Mood,
Yeah.
you wobble,
Oh boy.
and you're done.
I'm done.
Oh my god.
I don't know if you topple over backwards or you just slump against the bar. You can kind of tell me what you do.
Yeah, I think I'll just I'm just gonna blink real slowly and lean forward and ask the hey bartender, can I get some like gum or something? Please.
So
Please.
I think this one's had a little too much.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Question, DM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I actually, you know what? If I fall next, I'll ask this question. How about that?
Okay.
Be
All right.
like, hey, mood, how fast can you shake your head?
That's horrible.
All right. Fourth round's coming out.
All right.
Bartender
Yeah, we do,
gleefully
we do.
serves you. Mood, obviously, I don't need to roll from you.
Yeah. Do I get any gum from the bartender? Is that something that he has?
He didn't understand you because you tried
Okay.
asking for gum, but you really sounded like.
Okay.
Bob, high roller.
I know. During these kind of encounters, I always have high rolls.
Caelus is also rolling incredibly well.
It's +8. It's absolutely diabolical.
Kenmoto, you actually are going to be done.
Okay, so I have a thing called uncanny metabolism. Now, it says if I use a key point, I get health points back. But since it says metabolism in it, I didn't know if it would maybe last one more round one time.
If you use a key point, you can stay in.
I'm gonna do it. Ken's gonna wobble down, touch his chest, and then he's gonna get right back up. And I need another.
Sindane looks really annoyed by the fact that you managed to keep up because she's looking pretty woozy. All right, next round.
Can I get some water,
Please.
please?
Please. Oh no!
Oh,
No!
Oh, here come the.
Oh no!
Jeez, Ragnar.
Bob finally has a bad roll. Okay, let's see. Wes and Kenmoto and Sindane are all going down.
Hold on, can I at least use rage or something like that?
If you rage, you can last
Rage
another
for
round.
one more go.
Oh my god.
Use rage or war with a goddess.
Fuck.
Well, it's not
We're all
that
using everyone's using
serious.
like their battle skills to say.
That's
Okay.
I wanted to use it one time because I feel like it'd just be really funny. Like, yeah, I have like 6 key points, but I feel like one time it's like
Yeah.
enough.
All right, so with that, only Bob, Wes, and Caelus are moving on to the next round.
Bob
Damn.
is definitely feeling it though.
Ragnar, you're very drunk by this point as well.
Nah, this is light work.
Ragnar's the dude just walked off the stairs and bounced off the wall,
What?
kept going. He's like, I'm good.
What everybody doesn't know, because Ragnar's not theirs, while you guys are taking, your little drink cups, Ragnar's drinking a whole barrel.
A barrel, yeah.
All right, rolls, please, gentlemen.
Fuck eh.
All right, Wes, your rage is not going to be enough to save you.
22 doesn't save me.
Nope, doesn't save you. Bob,
Only
you
if
are.
I was level 6, I would have won.
Bob, the world is spinning. The world is spinning, but you think maybe you could go for one more. Caelus, you feel fine.
That's fucking crazy, man.
How does Zindane going?
She's done. She passed out the same round Kenmoto did.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, you guys went down together. All right. This is it. This is for all the marbles.
Ragnar's not there, but he suspects Caelus is drinking water.
Whatever the bartender gave him.
Damn, dude.
All
Holy
right,
shit.
Bob, you can barely even finish your drink, and you have any final words for Caelus?
Please tell me SG9 shits on him or something for poisoning himself willingly.
Shit on him. Cleveland's doing it.
Bob's gonna be like, pick number 3, my lord, and then just smack on the table.
All right, Caelus, you sit back. You see that you've won the competition. You feel a little cheated because you don't really feel drunk at all.
All right, well, Kayla's gonna look at the bartender and he's like, "Where'd you say this mead was from?"
Oh, it's from out west, the Pearl
Oh.
Lands, deep in the Feywild. You got an iron gut on you, elf. Some strong stuff.
Well, Kalis is going to sniff the other drinks. He's actually gonna take a spoonful of the ice that Mood drank. Just test this
Okay.
out.
It's that drink is stronger than the one you're drinking.
Hmm.
All right.
He's weighted against me.
Yep. I was like, I'll look down at Mood and be like, explains a lot. Well,
Give it.
barkeep, you don't get many travelers around here. Can you tell me a little bit about this place?
Of course, this is the Winter Heart. It's the seat of her ladyship's power. Don't get many mortal villagers, you're right. They tend to stray more towards spring or autumn. Tourist traps, you know.
I'm missing out.
Yeah, it's overrated.
Do you have any? I will mumble like bangers and mash.
It's a strange group you got all here. Tiefling, dwarf, dark elves. Maybe
You're,
human. Where'd you find all these people?
Well, the road's a long place. We kind of all fell in together. There was one more of us who's unfortunately left behind.
Only one more, you say?
Well, there was a few others, but they're in a place where they probably can't return anymore. Kayla's
Poor
just gonna...
Smokey, already forgotten.
It's
It's been a day.
It's been a day.
Ah. Well, I'd be curious to know a tale like yours to bring you to a place like this, and escaping from Lord Summer, no less. I'd be curious to know what you did to get on his bad side. It's not too easy to do, you know.
It's not easy to get on his bad side. I think I was born on his
No.
bad side. Kayla will look at him and just say, I might have challenged him to a contest of justice and law and let him smack me once with that fiery war sword of his.
Gods above, how you still breathing?
I wish I could tell you.
Huh.
You might have pulled his
You got the
punch,
season's
or
own blessing upon you, it seems.
maybe a little angel looking out for me.
I don't fuck with angels. Not after my third wife.
Me neither. And Mood's gonna put her head back down.
Well, I suppose a demon wouldn't.
Well, Kayla's is going to look at the barkeep and he's going to look around the room. What else is there going to be? Are there any other people here?
There are other people. It's not super crowded. It's mostly Fae, elves, and Eladrin. There's a laugh. There's laughter. It's a cheery atmosphere. Some people were cheering on your drinking game.
Hey.
You see, there's some people playing dice in a corner. In another corner, there's a woman sitting alone. Her eyes lock on you for a moment, and then slide away again.
All right. Cool. There's something I kind of want to do here, but I don't know if I should have what's the best way to do it.
Okay.
Let's see. Actually, maybe I'll just message you. Well, I'm gonna go talk to the friendly lady over there who made a quick eye contact. We're gonna pull a Ragnar, and when that thought crosses his mind, a pang will slide across Caelus's heart. And
Well, when Bob sees him moving towards the lady, he'll give him a thumbs up and say, "Give her that lordly D."
Oh my god.
Loaded B. White Jack.
How loudly did you say that, Bob?
Loud enough just for
He's drunk. He fucking
Caelus
said it
to hear.
loud.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. All right.
Caelus is gonna look down and say, "My lady, may I take a seat?"
She nods without saying anything.
And I'm looking at her. Is she elf, fae? What are we looking?
She's a ladrin.
Ooh,
She has dark hair, bright green eyes.
I don't know if I know what a ladrin is. We roll history for that and check. Maybe tell me, or are you gonna
Sure, go ahead. Yeah, make a history check.
20.
Okay. Yeah, Eladrin are very close relatives to elves. You've met a couple of them in Lord Summer's camp. I believe that Fimplehorn was an Eladrin, if memory serves. Very similar. They tend to be pretty snooty and look down on other Fae. They don't often leave the Feywild in the way that elves might.
Oh, okay. No. Caelus will look down and kind of as he approaches. I'm sorry, I guess I'm not very familiar with Eladrin. You are a very beautiful sight to behold. Can I know your name?
She looks you up and down. Without saying anything, she reaches in. She reaches down beside her and she pulls out what looks like to be a very long, thin pipe. And she holds it out to you. She says, "Do you partake?"
I'm
You get
gonna guess
high.
no, but do I know what that is? We roll.
You want to roll a history check?
20 again.
Not hard ones.
You actually, a memory flickers on the back of your mind of your father. You could remember your father smoking something like this. Well, you've never participated yourself. You can definitely guess its point.
It's crack.
I was like, we talk about like, do I know if it's tobacco or something along those lines, or is it something more like let's party kind of thing?
I don't know if it's something. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen your father start like stripping naked or dancing, but it's definitely not mortal tobacco.
It's that fucking fentanyl. That's what it is.
Actually,
It
it's
was just-
pronounced fentanyl.
Nice. I like it.
Kid is just gonna say, I don't think I've ever had the pleasure of trying it. Is it something? What is this? What's the experience with this? I'll just ask.
She smiles and she says, "Are you frightened?"
Yeah.
Kid is gonna be sheepish and say, after everything I've been through, I'm always a little cautious of new things.
She laughs. She says, "Didn't Lady Winter invite you here to relax? It will not hurt you, I promise."
The sting of betrayal crosses Caelus's mind, and he's not going to say anything, but he's just like, I apologize for taking up your time, and he's going to get up and walk away.
Okay.
What up, bitch? That's fine.
All right, Caelus is going to
Nice.
reach down, go back to where Mood was, and pick her up off the floor. She's still there.
Lord Sylvanar.
He's gonna hold her up to and gonna go to the barkeep. He's like, Food for my friends? What do you recommend?
She in any state to eat? Looks like bed might be the best thing for her.
I could eat bread.
Can I have another
Bread
dozen
is-
wine? Sindane says. I should make it 2 more.
This bitch. Ken's gonna stand his breath.
She kicks you.
Do you have any bangers and mash?
I don't. I've got smoked ham. I got bread.
Smoked ham and
Ooh.
bread, that's it.
Oh, can you make a sandwich?
I
A
mean,
what?
that'd do.
Sandwich.
What's that?
I would
It's a
take.
it's
You
a
want
it's a
sand?
it's bread, but
I
you
would,
put witch in middle.
I would take
I'll-
the bread and the ham, please.
He sets out bread and ham for all of you. You can do with it whatever you want. I don't much care.
What's so?
Is it like a loaf of bread?
It's like a small loaf. It's like a fist sized.
Ken's
Yeah,
gonna
Does he
just
bread
set
grab
like
a.
one loaf in front of each of us, or is it like
Yeah.
one loaf for all of
No.
us? Okay, I'm just gonna like, if there's a loaf in front of where I'm being carried by Caelus, I'm just gonna like aggressively reach out for it and grab it and just put the whole thing in my mouth and latch onto
Yeah.
it with my teeth.
You're gonna see Wes like cut the loaf, like horizontally, and then like make
Can you make a survival check?
You choke on it.
Oh my god!
Kayla's is gonna reach out for that, and the bread. Is the bread warm or is it cold when I touch it?
It's actually warm for the touch.
Kayla's gonna marvel and ask the barkeep. I would love to see the kitchens.
Well, it ain't much of a kitchen, more of a storeroom. I'm the only cook here. Look, I can show you if you want.
And it's just Ice Palace. Would love to see how all the cooking would get done. It's fascinating.
Yeah, I can show you. If you want to put your friend down.
Kayla is gonna set Mood on the stool.
Wes, I'm still waiting for your survival check.
I have to make a survival check to cut the bread.
Yep, you're very drunk.
Don't cut your hand.
I'm like, this bread.
It's all right. You're gonna you'll end up cutting your metal hand behind.
This bread. I just
He
figured
starts
the
cutting
survival-
it.
I thought the survival check was for Moon because he just swallowed the whole loaf of bread.
No,
No,
No, I
no.
just have it in my mouth. Like I'm
Okay.
like, I just have it like in my mouth. I'm just holding it there, like.
I'll roll a nat one, please. I want you to shoot someone instead of
cutting it.
Wes, you try to concentrate on cutting your bread, and the knife slips and it strikes the table, chipping off a piece of ice. And the bartender, all right, that's enough of that. He snatches the knife from you. You're a bit too drunk for that, dwarf.
I
Hey,
imagine
I'm
that
trying to
Wes
make a
is still trying to
sandwich.
cut it,
Moving
but like
points and
his
laughs.
hand turns into a gun, and he's cutting it with the gun. Like, it's not going off because like he doesn't think that his hand's a gun, but he's trying to cut it with the gun hand.
All right, Caelus. The Cyclops takes you behind the counter. He lets you go in first. You step into what looks like a very humble kitchen made of ice. You see shelves holding loaves of bread that are already cooked. There's a meat drawer. The thing that draws your attention is what looks to be like a pile of glowing orange stones. It's almost like they're in a sink. You feel heat radiating from them. He goes, "Yeah, this is where I do. It's not cooking per se, more like reheating. But not everybody likes warm food here."
Kid's gonna just be fascinated by the fire that's not fire.
Ooh,
Like it's
yeah.
heat, it's
Suddenly-
hot.
Suddenly, you realize the ogre is standing very close.
The ogre?
I know why. Sorry, the
Cyclops.
Cyclops. You finally come back.
All right, I'm gonna look.
He says in a quiet voice. The light from the stones reflects in his giant eye as much as your face. After all these years, you finally come back.
He's gonna be stunned by the recognition. And he's gonna say, "I was so young when I lost everything. There's not much I remember before, only my life after."
Well, now's the time to make it all right again, as your father wanted. I know you can finish his great work, Lord.
Finish his great what?
Work.
What was the work? I don't know what the work was. The only piece I had of my father, I lost it to Lord Summer. There's very little I know or remember.
And now we'll make it all right again. We're counting on you. Now, come on, before someone sees his tongue. He turns to walk. He steps out to the rest of the party.
Kid is gonna come back and he's gonna,
Friends, how's it taste?
Mood is pulling the loaf away from her face and then bringing it back to her face repeatedly, just away and then back to the face, and then away and then back to the face.
Now, Lord
Just there slowly kind of
Sylvan,
like
I don't know if your friends are in
gyrating.
much of a state for eating. At least he doesn't play with the button.
they
on his
are
drink.
just. There's a little fidget spinner. We'll just tap the button.
Tossing it up and down. Whee!
Apologies for my friends. It's just been a while since we could relax and
No need.
just enjoy.
That's what a bar's for, ain't it?
We appreciate the cold drinks and the warm food. We'll let them finish up and we'll probably get these guys all to bed.
Fine by me.
As Caelus is down next to Mood, he's going to tell her about the fire that was made from the ice and how the heat came from the ice and how there's a place where there is no fire.
That doesn't sound real. You're making that up.
We'll have to find some of this for ourselves. If I can avoid the flames, it's always always a good thing in my day.
You can avoid the flames with this. And she holds up the forpoon.
Oh, it's just Mood. I appreciate the laugh. It's been a while since we've been able to enjoy ourselves.
Sinbina.
Achilles is just gonna chuckle and he's gonna just go back to take a drink of his wine. He's not gonna be chuggy anymore. He's just gonna be sipping.
Sipping, yeah.
Okay, well, are we
Anyone
ready
else doing
to
anything?
wrap up and head to bed?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I think
with
so.
Caelus's help, you all can stagger back to your rooms. Mood, you said something about not wanting to sleep alone. Is that still something you wanted to do? You do
Yeah.
each have an individual room.
Yeah. Yeah, most
Who do you want to sleep
definitely.
with?
Well, I mean, if Caelus is like by Mood's side and like, carrying her and whatnot, then I guess she'll just stay with him.
Is that something you allow, Caelus? Are you gonna try to take her to her room?
Lay her down.
Caelus will attempt to take her to the room, but I'm assuming that at some point she would protest. So like Caelus will walk Mood towards her room. and then I'll let the scenario unfold from there. So
Yeah, as you're carrying Mood to the room, is there anybody else around?
I mean, I think the party is filtering into their rooms, so they're probably still within earshot.
I'm just gonna whisper. I still don't feel 100% safe. I don't think we should be sleeping alone individually. I think we need to be as cautious as possible.
Caelus is going to nod. Caelus will nod and say, after last night, I agree. In a low whisper.
Sorry, can you say that again? I tripped and fucking yanked out my headphones.
Caelus is going to say, I agree after last night's. I don't think we should be a little more alert no matter how nice it is. And Caelus is going to stumble a little bit to turn back to his room with Mood in tow. And they'll just go back to Caelus's room.
When you get to your door, you see Sindane standing there. I think I should stay in your room too, Caelus. You know, for protection. He's clearly drunk.
Jesus Christ.
Caelus is gonna look over his shoulder. Bob, I got something for your birthday.
What?
It's the thing you always ask for. He's gonna look at Sindane. Bob's a big, strong man. If you want protection, he'll do better. I got my hands full for the night.
He's a stinky human. I want stinky human. I want Lord Sylvanar.
Everybody wants a piece.
Lord Sylvanar is a gentleman. He's
She
only given
steps
one
closer.
lady's attention.
She steps closer to you, and for a second you think she's about to do anything, but instead her voice drops to a low whisper, and she says, "Kenmodo cornered me earlier. Caelus, I really don't feel safe."
All right, well, Caelus is going to look around and jovially say, "It's like, I guess three's not a crowd tonight." And we walk into the room.
She nods
times Caelus has
She
been
nods
trying to get it
gratefully,
in.
and her face immediately goes back to her wide grin, and she says, "Oh, you won't regret it."
Jesus.
She falls inside. Okay, so the party, being in various states of intoxication, I'm going to say you're all going to waive your right for 2 hours downtime, with the exception of Caelus. The rest of you are going to pretty much fall asleep right away. So, Caelus, if there's
And
anything you would
Mood,
like
correct?
to do, huh?
And Mood, correct? I believe Caelus DM'd you something about.
No, you're going straight to sleep mood. You're
I don't
very
think it's the
drunk.
alcohol. Yeah, pass out.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm just gonna pass out with bread in my mouth.
Okay. Caelus, your impromptu roommates promptly fall asleep. Sindane actually sleeps on the floor without protest.
All right. Well, the initial time here, Caelus is just going to look around the room and pull out some rope and kind of tie it across the doorway, and just he's making a little trap for the next, a little bit of time, just to make sure he doesn't get caught unawares again. And then
Okay.
while we look at that, Caelus just kind of sits in contemplation and thinking about what the barkeep said, and see if he can actually remember any memories of the past of being here. And if it's just
Okay,
gonna be
history check.
Eight.
You don't, I'm
Fuzzy
sorry.
memories.
Yeah.
Fuzzy
Nothing clear.
memories.
Maybe frustratingly so.
Caelus has a lot of enemies.
And I was like, the alcohol got me more than I thought it did. Frustrated, Caelus is going to reach into his pack and realize that the diadem's gone. And that was the thing he'd always used to kind of like marvel in his downtime.
Mm.
And if I look around the room, there's nothing in here to kind of contemplate, nothing, just kind of a general room, bed, floor.
Yeah, there's more of those like carved ice mosaics in the wall. This one in your room depicts a proud but very vague elven figure. You feel disconnected from your heritage. You feel like this place should feel more familiar to you, and maybe it's frustrating that it doesn't.
All right. Let's see. Then I guess there's nothing much more we can do in here. I mean, we locked the door. We're safe. We're going to look over at Sindane and...
Mood.
I'm sorry. Did you say something to me?
Wait, Mood?
Why
trying to think
mood,
of...
DM?
I was finishing Caelus' sentence. It said
Oh.
Sindane
Oh, no.
and...
Oh, I
Oh,
see.
no,
I see.
I'm looking over Sindane. I'm trying to figure out if I want to... How much I trust Sindane right now. That's kind of the question.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Should have made an
see.
insight roll earlier.
Yeah. Caelus is going to take off his cloak, and he is going to lay it on Sindane. But he's purposely going to leave the brooch loose on the cloak. In case there's any sudden movements, it'll kind of fall off. We'll leave it that way.
Okay.
And Caelus will go in the corner, and he will meditate for his 4 hours.
All right. And as the party drifts off into sleep at last, after so many interrupted nights, I need everybody but Mood to deafen, please.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Oh,
Wait, hold on.
fuck.
I can't find the death. I'm in the wrong chat.
What
Okay.
is going to happen? Oh my god, I'm so nervous.
Mood, you suddenly wake up. You are immediately struck by a heavy headache. You feel hungover. You feel bad. You have a sensation that you're being watched.
Can I clarify something with you really, really quick?
Uh-huh.
Because Caelus said that he cleared with you that he cured me of my ailment, but to play drunk in front of everyone else.
I wish I hadn't told you that. It ruins the RP I was going to do, but yeah, you
Okay.
know that you're not afflicted anymore, I guess.
Okay, well, I mean, do you want to redact it, or?
I can't redact it if you know.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to still continue with the RP?
I mean, yeah, I guess you. I'm not going to describe the sensation to you anymore. Just you can RP it out.
Okay. All right, so do I not have a headache then?
No. You still have a headache.
Okay.
Laying
So
hands
you
does not
said I
cure you
feel a
of your
presence
drunkenness.
watching me? Right. So I feel a presence watching me?
You feel a presence watching you. Yes.
I'm gonna look around, with one eye open, not moving, just look around, see if I see anything looming.
You see Caelus on his bed. You see Sindane on the floor beside you, a cloak laid over her, and in one corner of the room you see Dregarion.
Oh, man.
Tall man, dark of skin, dark of beard, with burning bright eyes. He holds up a finger to his lips the moment your eyes meet, and then he points toward the door.
I'm going to sit up as quietly as possible and look at the door and look back at him and arch my eyebrows as if to say, right now?
The finger does not waver.
Okay. I'm going to. Can I? Okay. Is it possible for me to ask inwardly to Grukshil at this moment and say, "Are you seeing this?"
You hear distorted murmurs, just like on the
Just like
tree.
before. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can I roll an insight? Because I'm thinking of how the first time that, this happened, and it was Dregarion, and then how after I met Grokshil, he said that, it wasn't Dregarion, it was Kruul, and, Kruul has a different agenda, so is it possible for me to make an insight and see if this is, if this is the same thing, if it's actually Kruul?
You can try.
Sure, I'll make an insight. 14.
He looks identical to the last time you saw him when you had that prior conversation. Exactly the same countenance, and you feel the same amount of threatened. It's undeniable you are in the presence of a godly being.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to stand up as quiet as possible and just walk forward, but keep my head like slightly down and try to get a better look and see if I can more clearly ascertain what he's pointing for me to do.
He's pointing straight at the door. He actually steps forward with you.
The door that has been roped shut.
Yes.
Knowing what Mood knows, she's going to quietly whisper to him, "Why? Why would we leave?"
Make a survival roll.
4.
Okay.
Laugh at my shitty rolls.
Hold on. Ragnar, I don't actually care if you stay or not. I didn't call you, but you're not really here, so.
Oh, what? I could have swore somebody just said come back.
I said
I think it was
Caelus.
I said
Caelus.
Caelus.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. You made a definite.
You're not here. It doesn't really matter. Okay, Caelus, you wake up to this distinct sound of Mood's voice in an attempted whisper. And you hear a voice growl back, "Step outside."
Ooh, do I recognize that voice?
You do not.
What is that? And what did I hear? What like Mood attempted to whisper something?
You did
And I just
not.
didn't
You
catch
just
it?
heard her. You didn't catch it. It woke you up, but you didn't catch it.
All right, so I'm gonna open my
Okay.
eyes and we're gonna look around. Do we?
You
What's
see an unfamiliar man, a human man, standing in one corner of the room. He has eyes like fire, bright and terrible. He's dark of skin. He has a long, pointed black hair, and excuse me, a long, pointed black beard and hair to match. And he's wearing these crimson robes, all done up with gold. His eyes lock with you, and a look of fierce hatred flashes across his face.
And I
Oh,
whisper back to him and say, "I think it's safest if I stay in here."
You would defy me.
I'm trying to bring you back. This is for the best.
Outside.
Mood is going to step back.
Toward the door?
No, step back away from the door, defying him.
What's the room positioning like? Where's Mood relative to me to the door? Get a feel for this.
Mood is by the door at the south end of the room. Let's say your bed is in the top left, and this man is in the top right. Sindane is still on the floor, still covered by your cloak, still sleeping.
Cool. Then, seeing Mood step back and kind of hearing this, Caelus will step between the pointy nosed stranger and Mood.
Mood, shocked, not knowing that you are awake, is going to say, Caelus, you don't have to intervene in this.
We are in Lady Winter's house and someone comes into this room. This is no simple feat. Caelus is going to kind of look over. I will stand with you. And he's going to look over at him, at the stranger.
You pathetic, simpering excuse for a soul skull. How dare you defy me?
I know it's not you. You've been twisted. You're not the real Dregarion, the one that my devotion is really given to. I know it's not you. But if Dregarion is in there, I hope you can hear me. I am working to bring him back. I am scouring this land for him. It's my goal to bring him back and banish you and what Caelus has done.
You cannot banish me.
I
am Dregarion. I am your everything.
Mood winces at that.
If you do not serve me, you have no purpose.
I serve Dregarion. You are
serve
not Dregarion.
me. Your defiance will only see you in a ashen grave. Too long have you strode outside of my sight. Return to Thakendar. Bring me the key you carry, or I will make sure your soul is scattered into ashen cinders across the breadth of the world. And the vision disappears. His voice still echoes to the room.
I think at that, Mood is going to, fall to her knees and just kind of start breathing. Like she was holding her breath the whole time. Fall to her knees and just be like, Caelus, I'm sorry, you're not meant to see that.
Does this happen often? How did he get in?
This is only the second time that this has ever happened to me, and the first time it happened, I felt so strongly that it was Dregarion, that he revealed him in his truest form, that it was truly him. I believed him, I did what he requested, and it wasn't until after that I found out that it wasn't Dregarion. It was something that he had become, that he had been turned into. I firmly believe that it's not Dregarion, it's not what Dregarion wants. He's been turned into something else by Caelus, by I can't remember the other dude's name. But yeah.
Moonwalker?
So it's
No.
Theragon Moonwalker. Yeah, that was Krailvon, right?
What other guy?
Yeah, there was two guys.
Octeron?
Octeron, yeah. Yeah, he was turned into this by Krailvon and Octeron. Betrayed by them. He didn't want to become this. I firmly believe that his anger, his will, right now is not his own. I've been duped by him once before, but I can't let myself be fooled again, not until I've fixed him.
Caelus trying to grasp the relationship between a patron and a warlock. He's going to ask, defying the vision is not defying the belief in your Dregarion, the twisted version of them that you see as had changed does not necessarily correlate to what your origin or what your faith is in. And Caelus is gonna think deep about his relationship with his gods, Tyr in specific. I don't always agree and directly follow the path of they have laid out, but I always seek the truth and try to follow the spirit of what should have been done.
I agree. I feel that as long as this entity, this Kruul is his name, has taken over the form of Dregarion, I feel I can't abide by what he says, because it's not him, but I don't know what's in store for me. I might be tortured, I might be haunted by this entity for as long as but I'm going to do everything that I can to get Dregarion back, because that is my god. That is my patron. That's who my devotion is for.
Caelus, understanding devotion. I will help if I can. But the biggest question is they want the key. And Caelus is going to look at Mood, and if they get the key from you, what would happen to your physical body?
She's gonna look away, kind of like shamefully, and kind of mumble. There wouldn't be much of Mood left in this party.
Dun dun dun.
I'm sorry to burden you with this. I wasn't planning on telling you all of this tonight after everything that we had just gone through, after the wonderful time that we had just had. But I suppose everything happens for a reason.
Caelus will just mumble, we'll rest when we're dead. For now, we can do nothing but move forward. We have many enemies at our back, but we are under an ally's roof for now. We can always ask to seek the counsel of Lady Winter.
I plan on it. I was hoping I could get some help from Summer, but that yielded no results.
All right, not to cut the RP session.
Yeah, let's get everybody back.
Let's get everyone else back in here. And by that, I mean I need Caelus and Moot to deafen, please.
Okay. Can I really super quick look over at Sindane, insight, see if she's awake, if she heard all that?
Sure.
Yeah. Natural one. Fuck me. I'm shaking.
You can't tell.
All right, I'm deafening.
He doesn't even cross your mind.
All right, deafening.
All right, Ragnar. You're going to gain the benefits of a full rest if you haven't already. You pass a night after your savage beating at the hands of Summer. He took you back into the palace, and just took you straight to your room,
Okay.
and you've been left alone in your bedroom. He didn't say anything else to you. Nobody else has come to see you. You still have the sword.
Okay. So, but I already got a long rest.
I'm just giving you the chance to do anything you want to do before you go to bed after this terrible night.
No, I don't think there's anything I'd want to do yet right now.
Okay, then yeah, you go to sleep. You do sleep. You get some much needed rest. When you wake up in the morning, your bedroom door is open, and you hear activity in the hallway beyond.
All right, I'm gonna get up and go check it out.
You walk outside, and you see rows and rows of soldiers in Lord Summer's armor standing, and they actually jump to attention as you appear. And Lord Summer himself is there. He strides up to you, and he holds out his hand towards you, and he says, "You must understand, Iron Fist. Failure is not acceptable to me.
Okay.
For every failure, there is retribution, and for every success, there is glory." He snaps his fingers, and before you appears a set of golden armor sized for a Goliath.
Nice.
Don the
Is it
mantle.
is it enchanted?
Hold on a second here. You know what? I'll send the details to you in a second.
Okay.
Just so we can get the rest of the party back in here.
Okay.
You're gonna put it on, I presume, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He
It's
says
not
to
heavy
you,
armor. It's not heavy armor, is it?
no, it's designed perfectly for you.
Okay. Okay.
He looks out, or sorry, he watches you dress and nods, and he says, "Our quarry has gone into the lands of winter, where my hand dare not go. Tomorrow there will be a meeting between the seasons and the lords of the elven kind. You will go as my envoy, and you will bargain for the life of the tiefling. You will speak with my tongue and have my blessing. But you are to commit no act of violence while you are there. Am I understood?"
Understood.
He snaps his fingers, and suddenly you are standing alone before a great palace of ice and snow. And it's morning, and that's where we'll stop with you.
Okay.
Thank you for your patience, those of you who did not participate in that situation. You can always go back and listen.
Yeah. Or, just wait for time to reveal itself. Or not.
Or not. That's always very possible. Come on where Caelus is.
At Caelus. Oh, he's in here.
Oh, there he is. Okay, party, you wake up in the morning. You fully benefited from a long rest. Yay!
Thank God. Thank fucking God.
Oh, okay.
Quick question.
Mhm.
Yeah, because
Did we attune to our items at all?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, you did.
Yes, you did.
Hell yes, man.
Thank God.
Do I
Finally.
have... Is there any water near Mood? Or because everything is made of ice, do I still have the ability to, like, touch it and not be cursed?
It's
Or
very humid.
It's very
Mood, you're
humid.
no longer cursed.
I'm no longer cursed?
No, you're not.
Wait,
What?
Bob, what item did you have?
The gold ring from
Krellon.
Lorn?
Kevlon. There we go.
and
Oh.
I had some chains.
You also have the second ring, do you not, Wes?
I
Uh,
know.
Wes has that.
Ken Moto has it.
Yeah, Ken
And
Ken
Moto
has
has the
the
other
ring, and Wes has the chains.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna send those out to everybody right now,
Yay.
as well as the official stats for the armor for Caelus, because I don't believe
Yeah.
you have that.
Yeah, I wrote something down, but I wasn't sure what it was. So
I think I told you what it was called out of session.
Yeah, and you gave me some stats for it, but not anything.
Yeah, I think I
really
did.
specific.
Okay, here it is. That's your armor.
Manage
I'm not gonna
spells.
lie. That night trying to like for Wes and Ken, that was super fucking confusing.
What do you mean?
Oh my
Just-
god.
It just like, hey Wes. Wes was like, yeah. And
Oh.
of course, Ken was like,
Yeah.
That was very funny. Okay. For you, Wes, that's your new toy. Have fun.
Oh man, I can't wait to see, or know, or experience what they are.
It'd be really funny if he just sends it's a ring.
Yeah, right.
Well, I'm not
That's a ring.
gonna send you anything because yours is very simple. Kenmoto, you are now in possession of a ring of spell storing. It comes fully loaded already with a fireball spell.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Wow.
My God. Okay.
I mean,
Bob,
that's
Just delete my fireball spell.
if you look up a ring of spell storing, you'll actually find it on the website because it's not something I made up. So, it has a lot of specifics about what you can actually store in it. But yeah, it's a fun tool. And Bob, you are in possession of a ring of telekinesis.
Ooh.
What? And that is also in the Witchwear.
It is. It basically is just a telekinesis spell.
That's cool. One use per long rest.
Let me see.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it
No,
up.
it's not. It's at will.
Wow, that is insanely good.
Wait, what
He doesn't
level?
have any spell slots or anything, so he can just cast that as many times as he wants, like a
It's
cantrip.
just it's just basically, yeah.
Damn,
It's a 5th level transmutation.
that's insane.
So what level is this spell?
5th level.
Fireball,
That's
I want to say
how
it's a 4th level spell.
3rd level.
It's only 3rd level?
Yeah, it's 3rd level.
It said it can be up to 5th. That's why I asked.
Okay, yeah, it is a 3rd level evocation.
yeah, but that's pretty good to have as a physical character. That's
Right? I'm looking up what the specifications of it. So like there's a range
That's
of 60
amazing.
feet. Yeah.
Muda's gonna stretch and tap her chest and cast Mage Armor and False Life on.
Jesus Christ, 8d6. God bless America.
This is a nice spell.
Holy
if-
shit.
Just so you know, when you use that spell, it's gone. It's not permanent. So what Ring of Spell Storing does is it stores spells away for later. But once they're expended, you need to refill it.
$15.
All right. Ooh, what do the chains do? That was the curious one. I really want to know.
They just
Wes
float
wants to.
ominously around West.
Dude, if you get incapacitated, they can just carry you around. Like marionette puppets.
They're chains of paralysis resistance. Or sorry, chains of petrification resistance.
Thank God.
Sorry, I'm clarifying something for Wes.
Uh-oh.
27.
Although, Wes, I think you want to change your profile picture because I keep seeing your monk kind of thing, and I keep wanting to think you're Ken Moto still.
Wait, hold
what do you
on.
see?
So
No.
It's
I'm
like
gonna
Gengar.
With the monk
I'm gonna need
staff.
clarification on the fireball because where did the fireball come from?
Let's use our logical deduction power.
Oh,
Where did you get it from?
you talking about
Wait,
Samurai
so
Gengar?
Yeah,
um,
you get it from the ring.
well,
Where'd you get the ring?
yeah. So you may cast any spell stored in it. The spell uses the slot level, spell save DC, spell attack bonus, and spell casting ability of the original caster.
Exactly. The original cast.
Sounds like it's going to be a pretty nice fireball.
Brother, how am I gonna roll this?
A lot of D6.
It's not that hard. It's just when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 4th level or higher, the damage increases by 1d6 for each slot.
Right. Well, you're gonna be the one to tell us what the spell save is and everything for, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well then, I don't have to worry about anything then.
Yeah,
I was like, so up to 5 levels worth of spells. Damn, son.
where'd you find this?
How's that armor looking, Caelus?
Pretty tasty.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Cool. So what are we? How are we looking?
You guys are waking up.
Oh, I didn't know if you wanted to like cut over to Ragnar or anything.
No, I thought is Wes. Are you not you're not telling the party about your chains?
Oh, basically, I
Nice, Wes.
basically, I can strike somebody with them,
Nice.
or I can grapple somebody and with them like there's essentially 2 chains. So I can
Bonus
grapple.
action?
Yeah, the bonus action.
Cool.
Yeah.
Huge.
So I'll actually read it out. The Shackles of Nalator are magic items created by Kruul, consisting of 2 links of chain, each 30 feet in length. When attuned, the shackles become permanent weapons controlled by the wielder's thoughts. When not in use, they float idly about the caster, but can be commanded to strike, grab, strangle, or perform any other action against an object or creature within range. Using them counts as a bonus action, and can independently perform 1 task per turn, or work in concert with advantage.
Dang.
Wow. You have a 30-foot grapple and you just kind of like roughed it off like it was nothing?
Yeah, that's huge.
I don't fully understand it completely. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, I just got nothing, some chains. I can grab stuff.
Ragnar, there's your thing.
Nice.
Oh, this telekinesis thing is fucking great.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, the fact that you can just cast that as many times as you want is huge.
The thing is why it's not as OP as you might think is just because once you cast it, you're pretty much going to have it the whole time.
Once you cast it, you're pretty much gonna have it the whole time.
Because it lasts 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, but I mean, because like it says here, creature, you can try to move strength it up to 30 feet in any direction with the spell's range until the end of your next turn. The creature has the restrained condition, which is fucking amazing already there. And if you lift it into the air, it is suspended there. If it falls at the end of your next turn, unless you use this option on it again and it fails a save.
Yep.
But can't you just choose to stop concentrating on it and then cast it on something else?
You can. But that
I
next,
think it's your turn, though, right? So on your next turn, you can stop concentrating.
I mean, unless you have extra attack.
You can't do with extra attack, so that will be your action. So you can't attack.
Right.
You could
Yeah,
probably
it's
action
one
surge
action.
it.
Yeah, action
Yeah.
surge, yeah.
So
Yeah.
even with action surge, that's pretty good. Because, like,
Yeah,
for an enemy
no.
that would be kind of troublesome or something.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
telekinesis them, lift them up, 50 feet in the air or however, and then
30
you
if
can
it's
action
attack.
surge, drop them, and then next turn you have your telekinesis ready to go on.
I believe you
Cool.
can't dismiss it at will.
Oh no?
Until the end of your next turn, the creature is restrained.
I thought it was because it's concentration. If you choose to stop concentrating on it, that would end. That's what I was thinking.
If something interrupted your concentration, you can't choose to end it, though.
Just think of boobs. That's all you gotta do.
All right, so that should be all the magic items sorted out. I believe the other ones that you had, Ragnar still has, and were already identified, I believe. Who has did we identify the hand fully?
I don't know who has the
Yeah,
hand. Bob have it still?
I think so.
I don't think we fully identified it. We know what it does, but I don't think anyone's ever gotten like the actual identity of it.
Okay, I
I
didn't
don't think
think
we've
so,
long
because I don't
rested
think
since we
you've
got it.
slept. Yeah, I don't think you have. So who has that right now?
Bob does.
I thought it was Bob. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Bob too.
Waterlord? Yeah.
Okay.
Can I
Those
get a double
turns
check on that concentration thing? I just looked it up and it says that it does not require any action to end concentration. And yes, you can end concentration. Unless you want to make it different for this ring.
I'm not, but I'm also not going to get into it when we don't need to.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Nice. Just take them
The,
all
the
over the edge of a
chain,
1,000-foot cliff.
the chain. What like weapon category would have fallen underneath?
Probably miscellaneous.
Mm-hmm.
If you're talking what damage it would do bludgeoning damage.
Oh boy.
Yeah, just wanted to clarify for the hand. It was turns you into a water element. What else did it do? I forgot.
1 point of stabby damage.
Do.
Okay, there you go. Okay, that should be everything.
All right.
Okay, yeah, party, you're waking up. No additional disturbances in the night for Caelus and Mood. Sindane wakes up. She doesn't notice anything, seemingly. She looks up
Comment on
groggily
my
at
cloak.
Caelus. Yeah, she sees it, and she kind of like smiles at it. She's like, "You're a kind man, Lord Sylvanar," she says as she stands.
Indubitably.
I'm gonna go like smack my mouth like it's really fucking dry. Like, man, can we go get some water or something? That was a rough night.
Kid is gonna undo the trap on the front door. That may or may not have been disturbed last night.
I was not disturbed.
Interesting. He's gonna be more confused this whole thing.
Cool. So I
Yeah,
guess
just walk outside.
we'll walk out and maybe I don't know, catch up with Bob and Wes and Kenmoto, see how they're doing, see how they slept.
Bob is gonna be like a massive fucking headache. But other than that, I slept fine.
Maybe the button could cure it.
Don't listen to that ethereal voice, Bob. You're better than that.
I'm gonna press a button.
I miss.
Oh my God! No, you're not.
There's a chance it might destroy this place. I'm not gonna do it just yet.
Just yet.
Don't worry, DM. It's. I'm gonna eventually do it. Just once I find out what's going on.
How about you, Wes? How did you sleep?
I'm just gonna be still in bed. I'm just not.
He's still in bed. He's not with us.
Less than you get up.
We're gonna knock on his door, and we're gonna peek in there. Like, hey, can we come in?
What's being
decent?
unresponsive in this lay in bed?
I'm gonna peek in the door. Like, hey, Wes, you decent? And I'm just curious to see if I see any floating chains over his bed. That's all I'm looking for.
You do. Circling him almost like vultures are the chains.
What is that?
Kids, like act surprised and throw the door open. It's like, Wes, wake up!
Oh, look now, you're being attacked. Killer chains.
Wes is gonna wake up and start weaving his hands around, trying to capture, like trying to capture the chains, not willing, but they're moving out the way.
Yeah, they glide out of your way, resisting your touch.
Dang.
They're sentient.
All right, well, Kayla's gonna try to help. You want some help, Wes? We get to capture these chains, and I'll walk up towards the chains.
Moda's gonna lean up against the wall and watch.
They continue to drift unperturbed.
The chains.
I'm gonna touch one of them. Can I touch them?
You try, but it slips out of your way.
Oh, they won't even get near me. Interesting. Wes, those are the chains from Craelvon. Do they belong to you?
I mean, I found them. I mean, I guess they, if they do belong to me. See if I can do anything with it. Do I see anything in the room that I could try to see if I can
try to choke?
Like a pitcher of water or something in the corner, you just pick it up with
there's an ice sculpture of a flower vase complete with icy flowers standing on a nightstand.
Oh God, I don't want to destroy that. It sounds horrible.
Try to make the bed with them.
Yeah, I was going to say that actually. I'm going to try to make the bed with the chain.
Okay, you actually are able to do this with a surprising deftness. It literally feels like you're just moving, your mechanical arm. It's the same kind of feeling as the chains, lightly and skillfully make your bed.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome. I don't like making my bed anyways, so now I got something to do. Oh man, this is gonna be awesome.
A little jealous guy's gonna walk out of the room and be like, damn, cool chains.
Kenmoto looks down at his ring of spell storing. Damn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
yeah, Ken's gonna look down and he's gonna be like,
I'm just gonna allow the chains
I wish they'd make my bed
to rest on my on my neck, kind of, sort of, like it's a chain, so it doesn't look
so like you wrapping around you like a shawl.
Yes, it doesn't look so suspicious.
Yeah. Are they always shimmering and shifting around you like that, or can you tell them to calm down?
unless you're like physically willing them not to, they will constantly be drifting around you.
God.
Wow.
All I can
that's
picture is this right now,
crazy.
Wes. Mr. T with his big ass chain.
I'm just gonna wear it as a regular chain so that way get weirded out as I walk around.
It would take a degree of concentration to keep them permanently still, but as long as you're not doing anything else that's super extraneous, you could.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind if they move a bit, but just so it's just not floating, in the air.
Sure, yeah.
Hey, are you going to need Ragnar for anything in the next 10 minutes?
Spoilers, but yes, I could. Why, you gotta do something?
I just need to step away for a little bit. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we can
That's fine.
very
You can-
easily
you can
occupy
step
10
away.
minutes.
Yeah, I'll be back.
All right, so what Bob's gonna do? He's gonna use a telekinesis on himself and start floating toward.
Can you do that?
You definitely can.
Yeah. I was looking it up just now.
The mood goes wide-eyed. Bob, what the?
Yeah. Wes is gonna try.
Bob will
Wes
give
is gonna.
Mood a smug look. He goes, just kind of like hands off to the side, just slightly out, palms facing everybody. You know that
Kind of like that
floating-
picture of what's his name right there with all the chains.
Yeah, like Wes is gonna squint at Bob and be like,
it's-
I'm gonna take my chains and like give him a rough drum and try to see if I can float myself.
You get a. You have to make a strength check.
Oh boy, what is happening right now? Everyone testing out their new stuff.
Remember,
Quick,
if you're
Kenmoto,
using-
get in here.
If you're using both of the chains to accomplish one task, it's +2, not +1.
Okay. So that would be like a 19.
You struggle. Your chains can definitely push you, but you realize that you really can't fly with them. You weigh too much, and they're very flimsy as you try to like kind of lay on them. Bob, you get a feeling you might know exactly what it feels like to be Krailbon right now, the way you're floating around.
Dang,
That's
man.
Bob will say out loud to everybody, he's like, this motherfucker was using that's how he's floating? That's how he did it? Asshole.
Well, I don't know. That can't be because the anti-magic field would have negated that effect, right? And Mood looks at the
Yes.
camera.
SD9 blinks back at you.
Oh, that's great. Oh man, I was really hoping that you were gonna say something with SD9 and Bob, because he drank so much.
Right.
Man.
I
missed
mean, they were
opportunities.
there. No, nobody interacted with them though.
Damn.
Okay, that put
Who's there?
a gift.
SD9.
SD9. Put a gift this in me right now.
They're watching you fly around right now.
They saying anything smug?
No, just observing.
Mood is smacking her lips. Well, everyone, I have a serious case of dry mouth. I need some water or some gum or something. Can we go get a quick bite to eat really quick and
You have a
I'm down
chat.
for it.
Mood will see a chain float over to him with a water skin attached to it.
Oh. Well, thank you. I'm gonna
You're welcome.
really timidly and apprehensively reach out towards this water skin that's got the chains wreathed all around it.
It's like staring down one of Doc Ock's arms.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna kind of take it real quick and then take a step back, expecting that it's gonna bite me or something.
Well, unless Wes kind of fakes you out, it doesn't.
It doesn't do that.
I take
But
a
then we
swig
least
again.
suspect that while you're drinking it doesn't.
Oh, really?
I'm just kidding. It's not gonna.
All right.
It's fine.
It's like Bilbo with the ring. All right, so the party wants to go back to the bar. Is that what I'm thinking?
If it's the only place to get food, I think it's where we're going. Unless they have a little restaurant on the side.
Get a quick
Little
breakfast.
cafe.
They might, but you were only shown the bar, so you can maybe call for Marigold, or you can go back to the bar, wait around.
I'll say we'll start walking and towards the bar, and
Walking.
yeah, and we'll see if we see anyone that can help us along the way.
No, you don't. It's quiet. You're able to make your way to the bar. There's not any guests. It's looks like it's a very calm morning, but you do see the Cyclops bartender is there. He looks up at you all as you enter and grins. He waves. Oh,
Does he see me floating?
he does, but he doesn't seem. You know, this is a realm of magic. He doesn't seem particularly impressed.
He's not phased at all. He's like, it's
No.
every fucking day.
Mood is
Like-
a little bitter that Bob can just float at will like that. She's just kind of like cross-armed, just like.
Good morning, mortals. Hope you slept well.
It
Ready
was
for round
a
two?
rough night. No, I think it's a little too early for all that.
Nonsense.
Probably wise. Lady Winter will be expecting you for the great meeting.
Yeah.
When's the meeting?
When and where?
In an hour, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not going. I don't concern myself with politics much. Not after my fifth wife.
Oh my
Bob will
god.
ask the guy, how many wives have you had?
13.
What?
No,
Fucking
14 if you
impressive.
count the one I'm currently married to.
Impressive.
How's that
How's that
relationship going?
Well, I'm looking for number 15, if you catch my drift.
Well,
God.
you got an hour left. I mean, by any chance, is there like a weaponry shop here?
You look pretty decked out already, Mr. Dwarf. But yeah, my brother runs a shop, does weaponry. He used to laugh at me for pursuing culinary, but we've all got our flaws.
Feeding people is not a flaw.
Yeah,
a
there's nothing wrong
God-given
with making
gift.
good food.
Oh, bless you, human. Bless you. I wouldn't
don't
go
know if
wandering
he-
too far off, though.
Now we're looking for a quick bites and a little place to kill some time, and then we'll be on our way to meet Lady Winter.
Sounds good. How about some breakfast, then?
Sounds great.
Yeah, it will work.
Sounds
I
great.
got oatmeal this morning. So it's ruby oatmeal. Hope you don't mind that.
What,
Jesus.
what- yes. Yes. I'll take
Extra
Like
rubies.
extra rubies, please.
rubies, please.
extra rubies for the dwarf. Okay,
Yes,
I'll also
yes,
have
sir.
extra rubies.
extra
if you-
rubies.
If you
Okay,
don't mind.
Yeah, the last
Extra
time
rubies
I
all
had,
around.
a stone soup.
extra
it
rubies
was
all
pretty
around. Oh
good.
my, someone's hungry. Okay,
This is fucking great, dude.
he goes back for a
Oh,
minute to prepare all of your food. When he returns, Wes, you'd see to your disappointment, it's not oatmeal glittering with rubies. He hands you a bowl of suspiciously red oatmeal, and there's it's bubbling as if it's super hot. He sets an identical bowl in front of each of you.
I take out my spork and insert it. What happens to the spork?
You insert it, you hear a little
I pull the spork out. Is it okay?
impaled upon the spork is what looks like a tiny little red fish wriggling madly.
I blow on it.
It writhes in pain.
I'm gonna eat it.
It's delicious. It's crunchy.
Hey, my eyes are gonna open wide. Guys, really good. Give it a shot. It's really
The
good.
rubies give it a lot of flavor. Now, as many as I put in there, I think that's a bit overwhelming, but to each their own.
Oh, it's great. Compliments to the chef.
Yeah.
Thank you kindly.
It's shame on your brother for making fun of you for making this delicious food.
Picture Wes saying that with a mouthful.
Yeah, right.
You know, it's not
You're
the
much
rubies
too
I was
kind.
looking for, but this is way
What rubies were you
tastier.
looking for?
The last soup that I had these things in it called rubies, and I'm like,
Just pull them out
I'll
of your pocket and show them.
I'll pull out one to show him what it looks like.
He blinks at you, or maybe he winks at you. It's hard to tell with the one eye.
Oh yeah.
Says, what the fuck? They're putting rocks. Where were you served this?
Lord Summer's Palace.
Lord
What the
Summers
hell?
Palace.
Oh, no
What the
wonder
hell?
that
All right,
season's going to hell.
I'm back.
Okay,
Welcome
good.
back.
And it's as you guys are eating,
Yeah.
Marigold comes into the
Good.
bar and she looks relieved and she runs up to you and says, "There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you. Come, you're expected. It's time."
Do we get to finish our breakfast?
I would say that
one
you guys
quick
did
bite and hop
finish your
out.
breakfast.
Yeah, we'll
You
finish.
had an
Oh,
hour.
okay. Cool.
Rather than teleporting you around as you guys might be used to, she instead leads you through these winding crystalline halls of ice. It's all very beautiful. It's coming alive as the morning gives way. I don't know if you guys want to say anything during the course of your transportation. It'll be about 15 minutes. She leads you on.
I'll just float as long as the telekinesis lets me.
Can I'll
You'll have to refresh it, but it'll keep
Yeah, it's a
going.
10-minute thing. I'll
I
ask
need to-
Marigold, do you guys have an apothecary in here by chance?
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be happy to show you after the meeting is
Of
done.
course. Thank you.
Anything
So,
you need.
do we have an idea what the meeting's about?
Oh, no, I'm not allowed to. It's very secretive, but I hear all of the seasons are sending envoys.
Sending
Oh.
in boys?
Envoys.
Like,
Oh,
like
envoys,
envoys.
gotcha.
So does that mean that fall and spring will be there?
Who?
at least the representatives.
Well, like I said, I'm not allowed to know what's going on, but everyone is very excited. She looks at you, Caelus, very pointedly, to hear about what happens.
Hear about what happened or what happens.
What happens?
Oh, all right. Kayla's is going to look questioningly, not quite sure what she means. And is going to start thinking about what possibilities this meeting's going to come through. So he's going to be deep in thought the rest of the way.
Okay. Soon enough, you're brought to a large circular chamber. It's almost like a stadium, but much more compact, with high-rise seats ringing all around it. All of you are directed into one stand. You see that there's 4 banners. Almost the room doesn't have corners, but there's one at each corner of the room. One bearing the golden sun standard of summer that you've come to recognize. Another is bearing what looks like a bushel of frosted berries. Another one has a glass of wine set against a bronze background.
Mhm.
And the last one has a naked woman on a field of green.
Hell yeah. Ragnar,
The
where you
chamber
at?
is empty. You are ushered into a seat that is not under any banner. Soon enough,
Okay.
people begin to file in. All very well dressed looking elven kind sidle into the rooms. They sit down. Their whispers fill the chamber. Caelus, you see the elf who you briefly met last night seated beside the bronze banner.
Oh. So she's from Autumn.
Just as everyone starts whispering, suddenly an elf appears in the center of the room and he claps his hands together and he says, thank you everyone for attending this meeting of the seasons. My name is Dark Jim, and I am the Master of Ceremonies today for this meeting of the seasons. Now, please, I'd like you all to remember the decorum of this room. Please do not speak unless you are called upon. You have been invited here to bear witness only. If your testimony is necessary, you will be called, okay? Okay? Okay. Now, please, everyone stand and bow before her ladyship, our illustrious host, Lady Winter. He gestures with one hand toward the banner with the frosted berries. And below it, coalescing out of snow, is the figure of Lady Winter. She seats herself.
Yes, we'll stand and bow.
Yeah, we all stand and bow, I believe.
She
Yep.
meets your eyes from across the chamber, and nods her head.
Mood sits.
And next, the illustrious Lord Spring. And from beneath the banner of the naked woman, a explosion of leaves like a geyser blasts up, and they're bright green leaves with cherry blossoms, marigolds, and daisies, and they wreathe themselves into a gigantic elf, 12 feet tall, with purple skin, wild blue eyes, and as he suddenly appears, he rips off his shirt. He goes, "Yeah, bitches, let's go!" He staggers a little and sits down.
We got
Where's
the
my
party
wine?
dude in here. Yeah, man, we got the dude bro in here, the college
Uh,
guy. Let's go.
Several people rush up to fill Lord Spring's wine. Now, Lady Autumn, unfortunately, expresses her regards, but she's not able to attend. So she has sent her proxy to speak for her. Everyone, please welcome Lady Gall of the Autumn Riverheart. The dark elf steps up beneath her banner, and she says, "Thank you. It is an honor to represent Lady Autumn." And she sits down. She also meets your eyes, Caelus.
Caelus will give her a
And
little nod.
finally, Lord Summer, the illustrious Lord Summer, is also unable to participate today.
Okay.
He sends his apologies. We have a new proxy actually representing him today.
No
Please
way.
welcome Ragnar Iron Fist.
Yeah.
I did it.
Ragnar, you were
Shit,
invited to
dude.
step out into the beneath the banner of Lord Summer.
Hey
You wanna
guys,
describe
look
your entrance?
at this fancy new armor I got.
Oh my god.
Ragnar is indeed wearing the golden armor of House Summer. He still has the sword.
Guys, doesn't this look cool?
Like grips the arms of her chairs and her eyes narrow, teeth grit.
Yeah, Caelus just squeezes his fists tight, just trying not to say anything.
Ken's gonna put his hand on Caelus's shoulder and just whisper to him, "Not yet, friend, but soon."
Bob's
Sindane
gonna-
takes your other arm, Caelus.
Oh my god.
She says, "I have your back." She glares at you, Kenmoto.
Bob's
Ken
gonna
glares the fuck back.
Ragnar just looks at Caelus waving, and he does that. You know that face from that what is it? The Nicolas Cage and the Pedro Pascal gif when they're in the car.
Yeah, but the smile.
Yeah, with the smile.
I
Caelus,
can
you do
already
right.
imagine Caelus looking like Nicolas Cage.
Caelus, you do notice that Ragnar is sporting a very large black eye that he did not have when you last saw him yesterday. Now, settle down, everybody. Settle down. Says Dark Jim, the Master of Ceremonies. Now, I would like to turn the stage over to Lady Winter. She'll give the opening remarks before we invite our guests into the chamber. Please, Your Majesty. He bows before Lady Winter and scurries away. Lady Winter glides down into the center of the amphitheater, propelled by snow and wind. Her eyes sweep across the assembled guests. Lord Spring shouts, "That's my sister!" She looks a bit
This
annoyed
guy.
at him.
Amazing.
"Thank you, everyone, for coming. Not often do the seasons gather in one place, and I am remorseful that my sister and brother were unable to attend, but their proxies will enforce their will. We have come here today to discuss a grave threat that looms not just across the mortal world, but into the Feywild as well. The Door of Midnight. And the keys. Now, this threat concerns us all. The keys have been uprooted from their ancient hiding places, and many evils rise up to gather them. We must not allow the door to open. We must not allow the mortal world to be consumed by darkness, for it will soon spread beyond the borders of reality, and not just into the Feywild, but every realm, every universe, every reality that ever was or ever will be consumed by the woe. And so the keys must be hidden once more. Thank you. She glides back up to her stand. Dark Jim rushes back into the middle and say, all right, now we will hear from Lady... oh, hey! Lord Spring has jumped down into the center. Out of my way, little man! He shoves Dark Jim back. Now listen here carefully, all right? My sister, he points to Lady Winter, has got a good head on her shoulders. Screwed on a lot tighter than most. She says something needs to be done, it needs to be done. I'd support that 100%. So, any of you want to go against her, you'll have to answer to me. Got it? Got it? He looks around
Understood.
impatiently. Good. This one gets it. He points at you, Caelus. I like that one. But now, there's nothing else. No one else needs to say shit. In my opinion, we can get back to partying. Let's go. He pitches his drink back and drains it.
Damn.
Yeah, Feywild. He throws his glass down.
Ken's
He
gonna start
lumbers
laughing.
back to his seat. Dark
Sounds like
Jim
he's a fry.
timidly walks back into the room and he says, I guess Lord Spring went next. Now let's hear from Lady Gall, who will speak for Lady Autumn. The elf stands up. Thank you, Dark Jim. Lady Winter, Lord Spring, Lord Summer. I am here to enforce Lady Autumn's will. She would like to remind the elves of this court that the mortal realm is not our business. This door of midnight is sealed. Its keys cannot be gathered by anyone. There are too many safeguards. It's not our business. It's not our concern. We should be tending our own matters here in the Feywild. That is all Lady Autumn will say on the subject. Thank you. She sits back down. Yeah, thank you, Lady Gall. Mr. Iron Fist, please speak for Lord Summer.
Ah, yes. Well, to Lady Winter's point, Lord Summer agrees entirely. In fact, he has already begun protecting the keys as we speak. Now, to Miss Gall, Lady Autumn's envoy, maybe you'd be interested to know that the little tiefling over there already has one of the keys that you seem to think can't be collected.
Immediately whispers and murmurs erupt across the chamber. All
Mood
eyes
is
turn to Mood.
glaring and shaking her head now.
Bob will ready his finger on the button.
Dude,
Ready?
What's will like move himself to stand in front of Mood to kind of like conceal her from
Is it
anybody
true? Asks Lady Gall. Speak, tiefling.
Will stand and open up her shirt to reveal the eye of Grukshil right there and announce This key was forced upon me, not my choice, but I am the bearer of it, and I do not intend to let anyone else have it, for I fear
But you cut out.
I have. Am I
You
cutting
cut
out?
out
I'm so
at-
sorry.
You cut
Yeah.
out at fear.
Yeah.
I say, I fear that if it is removed from my body, it will end my life. I have a great party to protect me, and I do not intend on letting it get into any opposing forces. And I look right at Ragnar. Any opposing
Forced?
forces' hand.
Forced? A familiar voice speaks up from the crowd. Shuffling through figures, you don't see them at first, but then
Is it
emerges
Mira? Or what's
a
her name?
figure of a gnome. And you recognize your old instructor, Whitethorn. She
Mhm.
points her finger at you. This one stole that key from us.
That is not
That
true, and you
key
know it.
is Soul Skull property. And we demand its return here and now.
I'm not going to give this key to you because I know you're working for. She's working for Kraelvon.
More murmurs erupt. Whitethorn looks unimpressed. She says, "Ha ha! This one knows nothing. No one sides with the Demi-Lich but death. Lady Winter, I beseech thee." Enough. Lady Winter raises her hand. This is not your turn to speak, Whitethorn. Return to your seat. But my lady, return. Whitethorn, with a final glare from Mood, returns to her seat.
Bitch, sit the fuck down. Mood is going to sit down as well.
With your shirt
It
still
is
open?
true. It is. Sorry?
No, I'm
With
going to
your
cover
shirt
my
still
shirt up.
Titties all out.
The eyeball is probably bigger than Mood's titties.
I always assumed the key is like where like the arc reactor would be. Like you could show it without having to expose everything.
Yeah, for sure.
The image that you put.
Um,
Alright.
Lady Gall, she turns to Lady Winter and says, "We cannot allow a mortal like this to keep a key. That's far too dangerous. Lady Autumn protests this notion. It should not be given to these Soul Skull cultists either. The Feywild is the only safe place."
Lord Summer agrees.
Lady Gall nods at you, Ragnar, approvingly. Lady Winter looks to Lady Gall. She looks to you, Ragnar. Her face is practically unreadable. She looks to Lord Spring. Lord Spring just kind of shrugs and holds out his wine glass for another drink. There are many concerns to consider here. The truth is that the Door of Midnight is not a threat we can afford to ignore completely. She glances toward Gall.
Mm.
To this end, I have invited the other keybearer here to give his opinion.
Mm.
Let us hear it. She beckons with one hand. Right on cue, a portal slashes its way into the middle of the arena,
I hope it's
and
Crazy Jim.
Is it Kraelvon?
through it steps
Do you ever need to
Dregarion.
borrow your
No fucking way! And you don't
those
mean
of you-
Dregarion.
To those of you unfamiliar with Dregarion, he presents himself as a tall, dark man, pointed black beard, long hair, blazing red eyes, dressed in robes of red and gold. Caelus, you recognize him, of course, from last night's encounter. He looks straight at Mood. He
Mood.
holds up with one hand, and around his finger, he is swirling crimson, the celestial key of Octeron, casually.
Mood is going to stand up and announce that is not Dregarion.
He smiles. My, how my servants have fallen, if they can no longer recognize the face of their master. He sighs. He turns to Lady Winter. Thank you for your invitation. As you know, I have devoted centuries of my long life to safeguarding these keys. And what I can tell you is that creatures like Kruul are more powerful than we think. We should not treat them lightly. The keys must be passed into the hands of those who have the power to protect them, such as myself, such as our dearly departed Lord Octeron, and such as you, Lady Winter. Now, what I do not like is Lord Summer gathering the keys himself. I suspect his intentions to be ill.
Your
Blasphemy.
intentions wouldn't be ill. Fake
You
Lady
did
Winter, that is not
impugn the
Dregarion. That is
motivations
Kruul.
of
He
Lord
was a
Summer?
creation.
Order! Order! Dark Jim beats a mallet. Tiefling, you are not permitted to speak right now. You are not an envoy of the seasons, nor have you been given the floor. I ask you to remain silent or you will be removed.
Ken would like to raise his hand.
She's
Just
gonna
to-
grit her teeth and sit down. She is so tense. Mood is very, very tense right now.
Lady Winter says, "The Dark Elf may speak."
So if you would like to know Lord Summer's motives, why don't you ask Ragnar what's in his bag that he has? There's a dead body inside of his bag that was slain by Lord Summer, taking the keys against our will.
Whispers erupt again. All eyes turn to Ragnar.
Lord Summer visited justice upon a man who brought genocide to an entire city.
Caelus is going to stand up. And how did he get my key?
Order! Not your turn, Lord Sylvanar.
What my friend here is stating, if I may speak,
You may.
is that this gentleman over here, who apparently is an envoy of Lord Summer, decided to go into his room in the middle of the night, take the key off of said person, with an attempt to possibly kill and or maim said gentleman.
Lady Gall stands up. Is it not Lord Summer's right to remove these dangerous artifacts from the hands of mortals? Does he not
Yes,
know
it
best?
is.
Dregarion raises a hand, it kind of like shushing Kenmoto. He says, "We do not need to hear mortals prattle. This is a thing of the seasons. There are 7 keys." Let me check my notes here. 2 of which, one of which remains in the hands of the Demi-Lich. The other 6 have been secured. 1 in my possession, 3 in Lord Summer's possession, and the 1 carried by this elf.
Tiefling.
Sorry, Tiefling. This Tiefling. What I propose is that the keys be distributed evenly between the seasons, and I will keep the remainder. This distribution of power is the only way to ensure the keys are safe. It would require Lord Summer to give up some of the keys he's gathered, but if the safety of the realm is truly his will, I assume he'll have no issue with this.
He absolutely will have issue with this. Lord Summer was the only one with the foresight to begin protecting the keys.
Yeah, but isn't 4 keys a lot of keys? Says Lord Summer. Or says Lord Spring. I don't know. I feel like I feel like that's a lot of keys, if you ask me.
Why would he feel comfortable handing out keys to people who didn't think to start protecting them?
People, Lady Gal arches an eyebrow. You mean
Sorry. Yes. Sorry. What's the proper term?
siblings?
Siblings. Yeah.
Lady Autumn is more than trustworthy. She has had Lord Summer's back since the dawn of time itself. The keys on their own, their powerful is pitiful compared to yours. The only reason you would want to harbor them is if you intended to open the door. But surely that is not what Summer intends to do.
Lord Summer would never do such a thing.
Then he should have no issue giving up 2 of the keys. That actually
That
makes a
will
lot
not
of sense to
happen.
me. Who is this fucking Goliath anyway? I've never seen him before.
Lord Summer went to great lengths to protect the keys prior to this summit, knowing that they were in great danger.
Dregarion looks at you and he shakes his head. He says, with all due respect to Lord Summer, the safest way to keep the keys is to spread them out. By keeping them together, you invite disaster. Even if Lord Summer's intentions are completely benevolent, imagine if something were to happen.
Well,
Caelus can seize 4 of the keys at once.
with all due respect, the keys were spread out before, and look at what has happened.
Mood is
The
going to raise her
protections on
hand.
them. The protections on them were ancient. I confess, I should have seen to them. I should have taken better care. But that is why I defer to the wisdom of the seasonal council.
And that is
Dark Jim,
exactly why you should not have a key.
Dark Jim points to Mood. The key bearer may speak.
I kind of forgot what I was going to say, paying attention to all that.
Huh.
I agree that the keys should not all be gathered in one place. I do not think that Lord Summer should have access to 4 keys. However, I do not agree that this entity here, who claims to be Dregarion, he is not Dregarion. He does not deserve to hold that key. If he holds it, he will use it against all of you, and I'm going to point at all the seasons and the representatives, and I'm going to say he will use it, and he will use it in tandem with Craelvon to open the door of midnight and to let woe upon the realms. Do not let him have the keys.
Such misplaced hatred, little tiefling. Dregarion smiles at you. Caelus is no friend of mine. I have worked for centuries to to hinder his efforts. He murdered a great friend of mine, Octeron, who also devoted his life to protecting the keys. I am not asking for any of the keys, merely that they be distributed among the seasons.
Why should we take the opinion of someone who failed so dramatically in protecting the keys in the first place?
Have I failed? Has the door been opened? Am I not aware? Are there things you know, little Goliath, that I do not?
Only because of the efforts of Lord Summer thus far.
The efforts of Lord Summer have not kept all the keys from Caelvon's hands either. He sits back on his throne, content to watch the world fall apart.
He has been actively out there seeking the keys to protect them.
Only because he now intends to open the door, said Autumn, or says Lady Gall.
Absolutely not. He would never do that.
Mood is going to
Lady
raise
Winter
her hand.
stands. She nods to you, Mood.
Could it be possible that Summer would use the keys against his brethren and overthrow them and become the supreme leader of all?
All of the elves start laughing.
As Lady Autumn's envoy pointed out, the magic of the keys pales in comparison to that of the seasons.
But with the control of the power to open the door of midnight and let the woe out, that would certainly hurt them, wouldn't it?
That would be suicide. No one can control the woe.
Maybe he feels like he can. His hubris certainly got to you, didn't it?
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
You're trying to imply that Lord Summer is so ignorant to the ways of the woe that he thinks he can control it? Are you insane?
What is your intelligence, Goliath? You probably have no idea what you're even talking about.
Enough! If I wanted to listen to a bunch of idiots prattle on, I'd go to my parents' house. It's funny because I don't have parents. That's how annoying you two are. Now listen, I think there's only one way to settle this. The Goliath and the Tiefling, they come down here and they fight to the death. Who wants to see it? He pumps his fist in the air.
Oh, great.
Ken is going to speak out. That is one of the dumbest ideas I've possibly ever heard.
Lord Spring head snaps straight towards you. Excuse me.
Oh, shit.
You say something, drow.
I've
Order,
stayed-
order. Dark Jim starts pounding his mallet. Stop! Enough! Lady Winter, please. You were going to speak? Lady Winter nods. And she says, "We have heard the arguments of all sides. All that remains now, on the matter of the division of the keys, is for the council to vote. In favor of dividing the keys between us all, raise your hand." She raises her hand. Lord Spring raises his hand. Slowly, Lady Gaul raises her hand too. It is decided.
Nice.
In accordance with the ancient acts, Lord Summer will honor the will of the council.
I recognize the results of this vote, and I will convey them to Lord Summer.
Dregarion claps his hands. Good. Excellent. Now we can discuss the specifics of who gets what key later. We can't even divide them evenly yet, since the Demilich still has one. So it's a bit of a moot point, but we can handle that later. Now, you had another object of business, didn't you, Lady Winter?
Wait, quick table talk. Is Dregarion on the council?
No, he's just a key bearer. Lady Winter invited a key bearer, and it was Dregarion.
Okay.
Yes, I didn't vote. There was only the 3 seasons voted.
Yeah, Dregarion did not vote. Lady Winter, a look of sadness comes across her face, and she says, "We must now discuss the subject of the Demilich."
Can I speak up real quick?
Yeah, you have free reign to speak as a
Okay.
representative of a season.
Well, I think the first thing we should do is hand out Dragarion's key to one of the seasons and hand out Mood's key to one of the seasons, since they are both already here.
Were you not listening, Goliath? The agreement was to divide the keys evenly, as there are 7 that cannot be done. The remainder stays with me, its original protector.
I disagree that that's what the vote was.
Dark Jim, he pulls out like a bunch of paper. He looks at it. Oh, no, it's right here. That was this specific wording.
Okay. I thought it was that we were going to evenly divide them among the seasons.
Well, we can't divide 7 evenly, sir.
But we can divide 2 evenly, the 2 that are here.
Yes, well, it was still said that Dregarion gets to keep one. Which one it was, we could change that up if we wanted to. I don't see why it matters that much, though.
I'm very concerned about this idea of bringing all 7 keys together only to then divide them up. Wouldn't it be bad to have them all in the same place?
It would only be 6. It wouldn't be 7.
Sorry, 6.
Oh, no. Oh, no. You must, it's not, Lord Summer is not turning them over right this second.
I'm aware, but by implying that Dregarion and the Tiefling don't have to turn over the keys because all the keys aren't available, that would reason that you would expect at some point to bring the keys together to evenly divide them.
Well, we didn't say anything about the Tiefling. I agree with you there, Lord Ironfist. Let us give the Tiefling's key now.
Who said that?
Dregarion.
Bob's finger gets ever so
Mood is
closer
shaking
to
her.
the button.
Ken is
Mood
gonna
is shaking
raise
her head.
is gonna raise his hand
Shall
one
we
last
vote?
time.
Shall we vote on which season gets the Tiefling's key?
I claim
Ken
it.
is,
Says Lady
Ken is
Winter.
Ken is gonna stand and raise his hand.
You may speak, Dark Elf.
How about we agree to this to be on the safety of my friend here and of all of us? We are already in Lady Winter's domain. We do not have to rip the key out of Mood's chest. We're already here. Mood can just stay with Lady Winter until we can figure out a safe and optimal way to be able to remove this. And
I think Mood should go with Lady Autumn.
excuse me, Lord Iron Fist.
You're not excused. I am a representative on this council. You're not
I think
excused.
it would be the safest option for me to represent you all as well to go and retrieve these keys. Because it seems that Lord Summer is not willing to let go of said keys.
We haven't
Lady-
discussed the distribution of keys yet.
Lady Winter looks at you, Iron Fist, and she says, I claim the key of Wymon for myself.
Oh.
I would like to
Let's
witness
vote.
you taking possession of the key.
Let's vote. That's what the Goliath wanted. All in favor of Wymon passing into possession of Lady Winter, please vote now.
Bob will raise his hand.
Yeah, we don't get a vote, do we?
No.
No.
Fuck.
Winter and Spring both raise their hands. Lady Gall looks to you, Ragnar, and arches an eyebrow. Autumn, says Lady Winter. Don't be pedantic. Gall sighs, and then she raises her hands. Very well, Wymon passes into the possession of Lady Winter. Lady Winter says, I hereby declare the Tiefling Mood to be my key bearer.
Lets out a very relieved sigh.
Dragarion's mouth quirks in obvious disapproval. Well, very well. Should we divide the possession of the other keys now? You got one that makes wine? This is Lord Spring. Does one of them do that? I want that one. No, Lord Spring. Well, then why am I even here?
Spring is the best. He is the much needed comedic break in this very intense summit.
Yeah.
Shall we move on then to the last order of business? There's nothing else you have to say, Lord Ironfist?
I would just like some form of guarantee that the Tiefling will not be leaving your influence as long as she is in possession of the key.
It is agreed.
says Lady Winter. The key will not leave the Feywild, nor will it leave the domain of Winter again.
That is satisfactory.
Mood is gonna raise her hand.
I think, says Lady Autumn, that 2 of Lord Summer's keys, one should be given to Lord Spring, and one to myself, since Winter already has one. That way we 3 each have 1. And Lord Summer still possesses 2, as agreed.
I will convey the request to Lord Summer.
Ragnar, you feel approval boom through your skull.
As in, Lord Summer,
Yes.
agrees with Lady Autumn, or
Yes, that's the sensation.
Okay. It would appear that Lord Summer is in agreement.
Caelus gonna whisper to Mood. The puppet dances on his strings.
She snickers.
Dark Jim indicates you, Mood, and says, the Lady Tiefling may speak.
Yes, I obviously have no intention of letting all of the keys get together, whatever harm they may be used to do, but at the behest of Lady Winter, I'm willing to be her acolyte, her voice, to go far and wide to make sure that these keys don't come to Summit like this again. I know for now I'm restricted to the land of Winter, but I'm hoping that I may be able to change your mind if need be to protect the keys. May I leave with my party here in order to protect the joining of the keys, to protect against the joining of the keys.
Absolutely not. You may not leave. As decreed here, you may never leave the land of Winter again so long as you possess the key.
Oh, boy.
You see Dregarion smiling at you, Mood. A confident, ravenous smile.
I'm gonna glare right at him and say, "You will never take this key from me."
His smile widens.
And I'm gonna say, "Kruul."
His eyes twinkle. Okay, well, we can move on to the final order of business. Shouldn't take too long. War against the Demi-Lich. As Lady Winter has put forward, we must secure the last key of Octeron. It must be taken from the Demi-Lich's possession and brought to the Feywild, to be entrusted to us. He is in possession of Silvros, a very dangerous key. Well, I open the floor to the seasons.
We should begin amassing an army.
I concur, says Lady Gall. We will strike out against the Demi-Lich and destroy him in a single crushing blow. That sounds good to me, Lord Spring says. I haven't beaten someone's skull in a little while.
I propose that Lord Summer should lead this army.
Hey! Nah, I want to do it. I should do it.
Let him do it.
Lady Autumn expresses her displeasure with the idea of Lord Spring leading. Lord Spring is a touch unpredictable. Unpredictable? Could unpredictable do this? He turns around and he moons her.
Oh!
Lady Gall flinches and she says, Lady Autumn believes her point has been made.
Again, Lord Summer is the only one who had the foresight to begin protecting the keys. He has the experience and the knowledge to lead an army against Kraelbon.
Lady Winter nods to you, Ragnar, and says, I put forth that House Sylvanar should lead. Whispers and murmurs erupt at this. Lord Sylvanar? Lord Sylvanar? She beckons for you to stand, Caelus.
Caelus looks around the room and slowly stands.
More whispers, like shocked murmurs, as all eyes fall on you. Lord Spring squints. Lady Winter says, Caelus Sylvanar, long has your house been a connecting force between the Feywild and the mortal realm. If we entrusted our will to you, could you destroy the Demilich for us and retrieve the key of Octeron and safeguard the realm?
He couldn't
Lord
even safeguard
Sylvanar.
his own key.
Caelus is going to stare directly at Ragnar. Envoy or not, you speak against me or my house, and I will slay you where you stand.
Uproar.
You want to tell them how you got the key from me?
Yeah,
Now,
I took it.
explain to them how you used 13 guards while I slept, and you act like you're high and mighty.
That was for your benefit, so that you wouldn't be injured.
Says the coward who couldn't do it himself.
Coward!
Caelus, roll persuasion.
I did do it myself.
Let's see.
The
26.
crowd awes at you, Caelus. They hang on your every word. Even Lord
Ragnar.
Spring leans forward, looking interested.
Lord Summer will not stand behind this little wimp.
Lord Summer took a swing at me with Excalion, and I still stand. Do you deny that?
Let me get a couple of swings and we'll see how that turns out.
I asked you a question, Goliath. Answer truthfully.
Who said I was lying?
I didn't say you were lying. I said answer the question you were asked. Did you witness
so
lord?
what?
More oohs and ahs erupt from the crowd of this.
Oohs and ahs.
It is not for Lord Summer alone to say. Lady Autumn shrugs. Lady Gall shrugs. Autumn does not much care who leads, so long as it is not Lord Spring. Should we put it to a vote?
Hazel raises his hand before the vote occurs. May I speak?
Yes, you can, Lord Sylvanar, please.
Lady Winter, Lord Spring, Envoy of Autumn, and I'll glare over at Ragnar with venom in my voice, say Envoy of Summer. I will do whatever I can to return the key and make it safe. You have my word as a Sylvanar.
Lady Gall and Lady Winter both raise their hands. Lord Spring crosses his arms over his chest and glares at you, Caelus. Why should I vote for this little mortal? You think you can do a better job than I can?
Caelus will take a deep breath. Lord Spring, I mean no disrespect. But when we are out searching, we may be gone for lengths of time, and your realm needs you. You can stay back, and if you're ready for a battle, you can always send an envoy with us who can have you come when it's needed. But
He
let us
thinks you
do the
can't
searching.
do it, Lord Spring.
Lord Spring looks at Ragnar and looks riled. He looks back at Caelus and he says, "I'll tell you what. You want my vote? You got to take my challenge."
Caelus will meet his eyes. Understood.
You want to know what it is?
I vow to bring the key back, and if this is the way for me to do it, can't go back on my word now.
Very well. You are formally invited to my after-council orgy.
Oh my god.
He raises his hand.
Fucking expecting that.
Wow, dude. This guy is
well,
crazy.
It seems that matters of the court are concluded. That is all the business required of the seasons. Thank you for your participation. Glory to the Feywild, glory to the seasons. You are dismissed. Thank you. He snags his hammer down one last time. A multitude of people get up and start leaving.
Is it wrong that I'm more scared of this orgy than anything else we've done so far?
Oh my god. Mood is glaring between Ragnar and Dregarion. Or Kruul, rather.
Dregarion has moved over to speak with the envoy of Lady Autumn. It's very loud in the chamber as thousands of people are chattering.
Is Lady Winter still present?
She is.
May I approach Lady Winter?
Of course.
Ooh, Mood's getting a new Patreon.
Lady Winter, I must share with you the story of how I got this key and the knowledge that came with it, if you have the time.
We should speak privately. She glances at Dregarion.
Yes,
You and I,
absolutely.
You and I have work to do.
We do.
She snaps her fingers, and she and Mood both disappear.
No!
Bob, I still have the finger really close to the button.
He's just gonna saunter over to Ragnar. Stand
Guys,
a little ways away. Oh, good.
What did he say?
I think he said to be right back.
Ah.
You can just mute it.
That's you, Bob, right now. I don't know what the text is, but
vote to support Ultra
Rich Corporation.
Vote to support the rest of us. Damn.
It's actually pretty accurate.
It is right. Like, you press the button and like it helps them, and we're just kind of screwed.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Dude, any other domain, I would have told you to push the button and say fuck whatever happens to the domain.
Yeah, the only reason I haven't pressed is because we're in whatchamacallit, Winter's domain.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious what so we know like Lord Summer's kind of the aggressive, very like lawful character. The warmth is coming from Lady Winter. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's lawful. I just don't know if it's like necessarily like
good or evil.
But he's definitely lawful.
I have a bad feeling about him. Like there's something.
I've always had a bad feeling about him.
Well, I know. And your feeling about. I just have this sinking feeling that like he's gonna gather all the keys or a majority of them and use them to somehow, some way usurp power over his brethren. And
tip the balance kind of thing.
Yeah, he's gonna tip the balance. Yeah, like he's already got how many keys does he have now, Ragnar?
I think
he's got 3.
I thought they said 4.
Yeah, I thought 4 too. Yeah,
he has 4 because he has the magic dispel one, the goss one, the green one, and then what was the other one?
I don't remember.
It's why I think it's only 3 because then Mood has the white one.
Yeah, Dregarion has one.
Yeah, he's got the crimson one, and the silver one's the one that's missing. So it's the silver one. And who had the orange key? That's one I always forget about. Because we
Is
had the
that not summer?
disintegrates. We had disintegrates. We had in our possession we had Sapphire Doll and we had the anti magic.
Mm-hmm.
Right, those are the three we had plus yours, but
Mm-hmm.
those are the three I know Lord Summer has.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if that means you would have had another one without us.
I mean, it's
I don't
quite
know if he had
possible
one.
he got one beforehand, because if he was on his way to grab him, like he
Yeah.
would have one.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah.
Welcome
Hey,
back.
Welcome back.
You weren't plotting.
No, we were
No, we're
discussing
trying-
who has all the keys.
Yeah,
Oh.
we can think of the three that Lord Summer has, plus Mood and the Crimson one from Dregarion one,
so-
but we don't.
Yeah, what
We
was
don't
the
know-
fourth that Summer has?
Embarrass.
Which
Oh,
one
so he
was
had that one
that?
before us.
Oh,
Correct. He had it on his person when he appeared before you. In
I
Dark
see.
Oak.
Gotcha.
I
So
see.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, because I know he had R3 plus that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't think he'll be happy with, the council's vote to give up 2. I don't expect that'll happen without a fight.
No, he approved it.
Yeah, probably just to gain good homage with the rest of the council, but I don't think, in my opinion, story-wise, I don't think he's just going to willingly pass him over.
Well, I don't know the exact details of the truce that they all have, but I assume that not abiding by a vote would immediately break it.
Yeah.
Plus,
But, I mean-
technically, he didn't have a timeline on it either.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, by telling you just to tell them yes, it just gets everyone in good graces in that moment, and then he can plot and scheme and do whatever.
I think Caelus was sauntering over to Ragnar.
Oh yeah. Caelus was sauntering over to Ragnar and just kind of mockingly say to him, "At least you'll never be alone with that voice in your head, always telling you what to do and when to do it."
Anytime you want some, just let me know.
I'm standing right here.
Let's step back into the realm of summer. See how it goes.
Again, you go and hide behind your daddy's coat, huh? Can't do it by yourself. You need 13 more guards to stand with you.
I think you're well aware of the rules of the land, but if you want to take the first swing, I'll give it to you.
Oh, we'll meet. And we'll have our day.
So now you're scared. You can have the free first hit. Go for it. Show me something, oh leader of this army.
Oh, someone's jealous that he didn't get picked. General of the
Why
summer
won't you
got
just
looked over
why won't
by
you just hit
a lowly
why won't you just hit me?
paladin.
Why won't you just hit me? Stop talking and do it.
Sure, if you ask your daddy to come and stand next to you while I do it. Have him put his presence in here so he can witness
Yeah.
your demise.
He has more important things than you.
And more important than you, apparently, so he sends you to do his errands. Well, I'll let you run along and fulfill your duties. Caelus will snap to attention the other way and just walk off.
Yeah, okay, coward.
Caelus is just gonna laugh. That's. Oh, did we lose Mood? I think we did.
Did we?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, he's muted.
Okay.
All right,
Well-
so I'll go back to the party, and we will discuss.
So
Are we
what are you
about to
gonna do?
lose Mood? Does she have to stay? Do we leave?
Well, I mean, what other choice does Mood have? Because
Well, I don't think it's been determined that you guys have to leave, but it has been determined for sure that Mood has to stay.
Yeah, well, I think
As
we're just
long as she
talking
has
this
the key.
Yeah, well, we're going to go under the assumption that we are leaving here. Even if we don't go find the keys, we're leaving. That's the thing. We can. Where are we going to go? So the question is, what do we do with Mood if she has to stay? That's
you mean like in the realm?
Yeah, I was hoping that with your extravagant speech that you would say, House Sylvanar will gladly, go and find the keys on the exception that Mood has to come with us.
yeah. I don't think that was going to fly.
Yeah, I'm hoping that maybe I can curry favor somehow with Lady Winter. and convince her. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
So,
DM back?
Yeah, I'm here.
all right. So, I guess are we doing this table talk now, or are we doing this like in character now?
Well, I was talking character, but then
Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to table talk real quick.
Oh, okay.
Caelus, you notice the Dregarion coming toward you. And with him is Lady Gall, who has her pipe out again, just smoking.
Caelus is going to look at Lady Gall and say, "Pleasure to see you again." He's going to look over at Dregarion and say, "I don't know if I can say the same for you. Do you make it a habit of visiting people's rooms in the middle of the night?"
My lord, I don't know what you're talking about.
Ugh.
He spins the red key around on his finger. You curious where I got this?
Am I curious where you got one of the keys? Or am I curious why you're willing to tell me where you got one of the keys? You don't
It might be
seem like a
interesting.
person who has.
Did you know that
doesn't give
Mood
it out
gave it
without
to
her own
me?
reasons. Mood gave you this key?
Oh yes. She visited my mountaintop. She had 2 men with her. Poor souls. She burned them to
Yeah.
death in my honor.
The honor.
You see Sindane like look up sharply at this.
Oh, dude, that's right.
Jeremy and not Jeremy.
Yeah, dude.
I forgot that was supposed to be this character. Yeah.
I knew that's who he was talking about, but by Sindane looking up, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Is Sindane in the presence of that conversation?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's the party.
with the group.
You're all standing there.
Yeah, you're the only one that's missing right now.
I
Yeah, 'cause I
guess.
walked back to them.
Okay, yeah.
Bob will.
So eager she is
So-
to shed blood on my behalf.
Bob will speak up and say, "How can we trust your word? We don't know. We know who
It's not
Mood is."
me. It's not me who you need to worry about trusting.
Good guy, because I
Yeah.
don't trust you.
Caelus will ask, if she showed you so much honor and was willing to burn 2 men on your behalf and grant you the key, why does Mood speak against you now?
I believe that in her time with this, he clutches the key, she developed a taste for power. She regretted giving it up. Once she realized I had no intention of opening the door.
Motherfucker.
That is what she seeks. And so shortly thereafter, she turns up with another key. Quite the voracious hunter she is. She kept this from you?
Caelus isn't going to answer, but he's just going to look. Just trying to see. We'll do an insight on this guy's. We can tell about his persona.
So you get the
18.
sense that he's not trying to lie to you, but he's definitely not telling you this because he's trying to be a friend.
Yeah, he's.
But you do not sense any lying.
Caelus going to have that seed of doubt kind of sprout in his mind with Mood. And he's going to look at Dregarion.
And Sindane steps forward. She says, "These men, what did they look like?" Well, one was tall and seemed a bit slow. They wore armor, like my old friend's armor. Servants of the Twilight Guard. The other one was kind of not.
They screamed so loudly. They were slow in dying. I do not know what she did with their bodies. You see, she wouldn't let anyone know that she had the key. This one, Crimson, he holds it up. It was hidden within the Temple of Octeron, alongside Onyx. The ploy that Octeron and I came up with was that we would hide one key in the hiding place of another, so that any who was there would not suspect there was a second hidden close by, in plain sight, if you will. Did you go to the Temple of Octeron?
This is where it all started.
She must have taken it there, without any of you knowing.
That seed of doubt is starting to grow.
He shrugs. He says, well, I suppose it's not your issue anymore, is it? Now that she's in the protection of Lady Winter. Still, it makes you wonder what she might do to get her hands on the rest. Just be careful. What was that?
Someone press the
He
button.
looked right at the button.
That's hilarious. Oh my god.
Oh, dude. Table talk wise, how did Dregarion end up looking like the good guy and Chris looking like the bad guy in this situation?
Well, that's because DM is such a good storyteller. He does a
Oh.
really good job of, using truth to spin the narrative of what he wants. I mean, like Mood did just tell you the truth of what happened and what she learned. And, she was yelling and being against Dregarion right there, and you saw it. And now that, she's not here in the picture to defy him and call him for what he really is, he's making it look like it's all bad.
I just want to point out that there have been multiple instances up to this point where Mood's motives and actions have been called into question, and everybody seems to just like forget about it like 2 nights later.
Sure.
Well, it's called a slow burn. It's just another seed.
What do you think that we forgot that he did? I'm just curious.
Well, so Caelus is saying like a seed of doubt is planted, and I'm just over here like, what happened to the seed of doubt when she tried to mind control you to hand the key over to Lord Summer?
Oh, that was
Apologize
just
for
right
that.
there when I told her to touch do it again and you died. That
Oh,
doubt.
to be fair,
happened?
she couldn't have known, or he couldn't have known that was what she was going to make him do.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff that Mood has done has been behind the scenes character.
That's also true. Like the whole thing with Mira and Sorlock, she got away with. Nobody knew.
Yeah,
With
and
Jeremy and Montana.
Smokey essentially thought that, like, with everything that happened with Mood being back, like, he didn't feel like Mood would do something like that. So he gave her the benefit of the doubt. But, like, it's not that he didn't trust her. It's just that he was in just a very bad position. Because, it's a child. A child could just dig through pockets, and probably find something, maybe eat it. I mean, it is a Goliath child, so we don't know exactly what she was capable of. And,
Let me
like,
just
yeah,
say,
she could.
Smokey's in a much worse position now.
Man, I'd really like to just see what your plan is to bring back Smokey, if at all, if you're just gonna let him suffer.
I know exactly what he's doing right now.
Oh,
Yeah, being
fucking
bent on a
Christ.
wheel, apparently.
No, that was a joke.
Wait, were you, Chrissy, were you not here last session? Which session did you miss?
The session after Lord Summer came and you guys went to, like, the banquet and everything. I wasn't here
Yeah, he
for
missed
that.
the betrayal episode.
Yeah,
So that was last session, right?
that was the
No,
session before.
Session before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I had said at some point that Ragnar still has Smokey in his bag, and he would be on the lookout for like a scroll of true resurrection or something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
and I think
you mentioned it. You mentioned it last time, like last
Caelus
session. You
just
said
mentioned it
something
too.
about it, and like I don't know. I'm curious to see like if they're just gonna be like, yeah, by the way, Smokey's back, and if that's the case, bruh. But
Where you got to kill off Ken Moto.
Yep.
honestly, I'm gonna play both. Fuck it. I feel I have an image of what I want for Ken, and like I have an idea of like where I see Smokey going. Like I have an idea for both of them now. Now that I know Ken Moto more.
Nice.
All right. Dregarion, he after saying this to you, he smiles again and he walks away. Lady Gall watches him go and then looks back to you, Kayla. She says, "Well, never trust a dragon," is what my father always said.
Lol.
Okay, this is going to get a flashback to Ragnar.
Yeah, right? I was just thinking the same thing. Dragons, they're all assholes.
At least he was right about one thing.
Yeah, amen to that, brother.
Ragnar was right about a lot of things.
Not
But
Lord
not about
Summer,
becoming a
though.
paladin of Lord Summer.
Ragnar was bait and switched.
He was being switched.
He was bait and switched, but he's doing everything in his power to double down.
Yeah, he's doing a great job.
Well, I mean, he's the type of character to go all in, so he's all in.
Yeah, all in.
You have nothing to say to Lady Gall.
Yeah, Caelus will look at her and say, "Wise words. We've met a few dragons along the way, and let's just say chaos was always ensued."
Bob will chime in. They were all assholes.
Nice.
I mean, to be fair,
Does Ragnar hear that?
If he shouts it, then yeah.
Yeah, I kind of shouted.
Ragnar's be like, "You're damn right they are."
Just tell me Dregarion does something about this. Like all these people talking shit about dragons.
Ken's gonna say, I mean, the last one wasn't that bad until she got zombified and stole the keys. But that's besides the point.
You forgot the part where she burned Caelus alive at one?
Oh yeah, she did. Was I there for that? Was Ken there for that?
Not Ken. But Smokey. I think
Smokey was.
Yeah, Smokey definitely was. Smokey fucking remembers that. For sure.
Smokey doesn't remember
That was
anything.
diabolical. That was fucking nanners. Yeah, because that was after is when Ken and Zindane showed up.
Yes.
Smokey's body is turning over in the fucking bag of.
Zindane.
Yeah, his body is, his head's not.
Zindane is human beside you.
Oh my god.
Like her fists are bald. She looks her characteristic bubbly personality is not present at the moment.
Ken is gonna walk over to Zindane and put his hand on her shoulder.
She jerks away from your grip.
He'll just whisper, "Remember," and then walk away from her.
After a moment, she visibly relaxes and she forces a smile.
Do we see this being in the presence?
Yeah, you would see it.
Okay, this is going to be instantly intrigued as to what Ken Moto could have possibly said to make that drastic change in Zindane. But he's going to put that in his back pocket for later. It's a problem for another day.
That's a mouse tool we'll use for later.
All right, party. Well, I think if there's nothing else anybody wants to do while we're in the council room, we could probably wrap up for the night.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I didn't know if there's anything else that we wanted to do beforehand, like or unless we want to just wait for the mood thing.
We're doing anything we can do.
Yeah.
No, I mean, there's other people to talk to. Ragnar's still here. Lord Spring is still here.
Yeah, Caelus is gonna walk over to Lord Spring, very a little like nervous, kind of like not necessarily like slightly on edge.
He looms above you, looks down, and says, "You're even more handsome up close.
Oh my god.
You look like your father."
Oh.
Dude.
Pause. And to your challenge, what does attending entail?
He slaps you on the back. It means doing whatever the hell I tell you to do.
Diddy party.
Relax. It's gonna be fun. Of
Well,
course, you could always give your generalship to me instead if you want.
Oh, but here I'll stand by what I said. But I may need some of that wine you're drinking.
I got plenty. I'll see you in an hour.
God.
All right, so I'll wander back to my party. And did Lady Gaul leave yet?
No, she's still there. She's smoking.
I'm gonna ask her. Do you know what I got myself into?
She raises both her eyebrows at you. Lord Spring's orgies are famous across the Feywild.
Oh my god, it's a fucking Diddy party.
It can
It's a
last for
freak
weeks.
off. Bruh.
It can last for what?
Weeks.
Oh my god.
She smiles knowingly at you and she says, "Well, I hope you are possessed of a certain virality. Who knows, I might even see you there."
Oh shit.
Oh, ew.
Alrighty. Well, Caelus was gonna give her a slight wink, and then it's like, hopefully we do, and then meander back to the rest of his party.
You're not gonna.
And he's gonna
Are you
ask,
your
what?
part to the orgy?
Yeah, I was also gonna go ask them. I was actually gonna go to them and be like, "You guys aren't gonna make me do this alone, are you?"
Bob's gonna put his hand on Caelus's shoulder. No.
I thought you were gonna say yes. What a guy. What a guy, man.
I'll go with you, Caelus, says Sindane.
Ugh.
Ken
Bob
is
will
gonna
go like,
roll his eyes and squirm over, and he's like, I'll join, I guess."
Oh my god.
Caelus, you
Bob-
see Lord Spring walking over to Ragnar.
Oh God. Do you want to see naked Ragnar there?
Dude, if you're gonna be in an orgy with Ragnar, oh my god.
It's not that I thought these two would make up, but
I wanna see what he did to the Jagged Tooth clan leader, but from you to him. I wanna see you getting him drunk, fucked up, hitting him in the back, and then just bam, one shot. And that's that one shot that he was talking about. Swing on me right here, right now. Come on. One
That's
shot.
funny.
I'll give you the free shot.
All right.
One
Well, if there's
opportunity.
nothing else we want to do immediately, we can wrap up here.
wait, I want Wes
Oh,
to say, and my axe too.
is Lord Spring not going to say anything to me?
Oh yeah. No, sorry. He walks up to you and he says, "Don't get many Goliaths up here. How'd you get Lord Summer's tongue tangled around you?"
Oh my God.
Well, made me an
Bait and
offer
switch.
I couldn't refuse.
Hey, I could do
Didn't
the same.
exactly give me what he promised, but
Well, what lover does? Am I gonna see you at the orgy?
hell yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh no.
I want to see what that sword can do.
Oh boy.
Get
TPK
ready
right
to
there
get
in the
him.
orgy.
Get ready
Oh
to
my
get
God.
impaled.
Yeah.
He smiles. He goes down on one knee, bends over to your ear, and whispers, "I'm not a bottom."
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
That's what they all say.
Oh my god.
He grins broadly at you and stands up to his full 13 feet of height, and he says, "Well, I guess we'll see."
Oh man.
He walks
Dude.
away. Is there anything else you want to do, Ragnar?
No, I'm just hanging out, just chilling.
Oh, he's hanging out. Oh, getting ready
Okay.
already? Damn.
I'm just kind of posing, showing off my new armor.
Okay. All right. Well, if there's nothing else, then we will wrap up there.
Was there anything you wanted to do with Mood and Winter, or you want to save that for next
Nope.
season?
You gotta wait.
Next episode.
He said, "You gotta wait."
Next season.
Shut that down real quick.
Yeah, he did. Mainly because he has no idea what it is. He has to plan it.
Not true, actually.
Yeah.
Unlike this whole episode,
Unlike this whole episode? What do you mean?
I have no idea what I was gonna do tonight.
DM, I
That's
want
great.
to have you give yourself inspiration for bringing Dregarion as the bearer of the red key in and planting those seeds of doubt. Fucking genius, dude. Absolute cinema right there. Like, I was trembling. I was fucking floored throughout all of that, dude. That was amazing. Well
You
done.
didn't see his appearance coming?
No. No, I mean when when he appeared in the room, I thought that was real bad news. But when she said all the key bearers, I did not think that he would be here. I didn't think that the seasons were in contact with Dregarion. Because
Yeah.
why would they be?
You had a lot of enemies in the room tonight, that's for sure.
Well, the crazy thing is, like, with Ken telling us earlier to like mute, we instantly got a little defensive, and like I played that off with Mood to kind of like heal our drunkenness, expecting like Ken to be in the room, but it was something completely different. I was like, "Oh shit, I was not
The
ready for this moment."
the way that I was thinking that was going to go is that Dragari or Kruul was going to have me open the door or get rid of the lock and step out so that Ken Moto could get me. Or, bring the key or something to him. Because this is
you
what
had a really
happened last time.
I was planning on making you have to roll for the door to open it quietly, but you had such a bad roll when you spoke that I just said, Caelus, wake up.
Yeah. No, I think that was the best thing that could have happened for me. Like, Mood was trying to be quiet and...
You want to know how I did the drinking game? This is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So
did our health have something to do with it?
Yes.
Yeah,
so
that's why Mood tapped out
That's
so
why
quick.
Caelus could not get drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were each going to take 30 points of damage per round, minus what your Constitution roll was.
Okay.
Ah.
Nice. Yeah, Mood tapped out after 3 drinks. You didn't
you
count
had
my
to
temp HP, though.
too.
I was like, alcohol bypasses any temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just based off.
Yeah.
Ragnar,
that was fun, though.
thank you for your patience. You had to sit through like 3/4 of this session. I was scrambling all week to think how I was going to get you into this session without making you re-roll a new character. I didn't want to make you do that because it kind of defeats the purpose of you getting all this power. You just have to play somebody.
Having him be the envoy is...
Oh my god, I can't tell you how mad that makes me. But that's how good the story is.
Yeah.
Like, the character that I hate so much becoming like this trusted individual and being on the seat of power and just being all snooty like, yeah, Lord Summer agrees. Like, fuck you, you piece of fucking shit.
I'm on the council, bitches.
Yeah.
I've been waiting so long for that next nightly meeting with Dregarion, but you have just not had a long rest for so long.
Yeah, it's true.
I've been waiting like 4 weeks for that conversation.
I mean, we've had long rests. But
Not in a very long time in the actual game.
Yeah, I think it's been like almost like 4 sessions or more since we've actually like long rested.
The last time you long rested was when you first came to Darkholm.
My God.
what? That doesn't sound right.
No, that definitely sounds right.
Yeah, because the whole
Really?
Mira thing and all the stuff in the cave, like, yeah,
But
we haven't
didn't we long rest
It
like
was
in
when-
the
it was when we-
forest and stuff?
No, it was
No.
when we met Irasiri.
It was before that. It was the day before you met Irasiri is when you slept. Because you had Verini and Caelus went out to see her, and he saw like the pink light in the forest.
Well, I thought we all had a long rest
we
because
slept in
I
Kenyatta's
was
house.
No,
I was with Irasiri.
you slept, Ragnar. The rest of the party traveled 4 hours back to Darkholm, and then got attacked by Krelvon.
Yeah, as soon as we got there.
No. We did sleep in Kinmoto's house, and then we went
Correct.
into the
before.
cave, and that's where we met
Yeah, that's
Irasiri. Yeah.
Yes.
So
it's been a long time.
I'm wondering if there has to be certain criteria for that to happen, though, because like we have had long rests in between the first time that he appeared to me in like episode 2, or like that wasn't even when we were all in a session together. That was a private session.
Yeah, that was before we did this method of deafening and all that.
Yeah,
that was like session 2, right around there when you guys were met by Dregarion.
Yeah, I like that happened at where did that happen? I remember that I called you. I think I was at work when we had that private session. And it was like in between session 2 and 3, something like that.
Yeah, that's when he convinced you. You were sleeping in Warmhearth.
Yeah,
that's when he convinced you to give up the red key to him.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Which is funny because now he's turning it against you.
I know, and that's so fucking good. Like that's genius by your part. How long did it take you to map that out?
So it was kind of spur of the moment because Dregarion realized you were gone, but I was always intending for there to be consequences for you murdering Jeremy and not Jeremy.
Oh yeah,
and
of course.
Party finding out about it.
Of course. Yeah, and I'm glad that you're doing that. It's just it sucks that now I can't like be there to defend myself.
Bob's like, who? I forgot.
Yeah.
I did come across a while ago, like, okay, this is going to kill Mood at some point, and I just didn't realize it was going to be this soon in the campaign.
Let's good thing Sindane is there to jog everybody's memories about poor Jeremy and not Jeremy.
Well, Sindane would have to admit to everyone who she is.
Yeah.
True.
If she wants to reveal that card.
Yep.
Well, I think that was that remember line whispered by Ken.
Yeah. Mm.
Well, how would you know?
Because I do know. So I do know. That's what you don't know. Maybe you know.
Yeah, man.
You think I don't know? I probably know.
I was waiting for, as soon as Caelus was threatening Ragnar and they were squaring up, I was ready for Bob to press the button and target Ragnar.
Damn.
I was so close to doing it. But I was like, I'm going to wait until it actually starts. Then I'll...
Hey, 50-50 chance it's another bonus to me.
That would be so funny.
So in the realm that they're in, like if we physically raise your hand against someone, it's punishable. But if you target someone with a button that's from out of the world and not in this realm, would that be punishable? That's the real question.
I mean, there's only one way to find out.
Plus, would they even
the button? I think it's already been established that the button is not detected by magical spells and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Nobody who can sense magic has sensed it because it's not magic per se.
Although with these higher level beings, do they like not care about SD9? Like, do they just kind of ignore the fact that she's there? Because they should be able to detect some kind of magic from her, right?
If they can. Nobody's said anything yet.
Yeah, that's gonna be one of my biggest go-tos when I have my session with Winter, is to say, hey, next time you have the chance, do like a detect magic or something on this being who claims that he's Dregarion, and see if you can, ascertain who he really is.
Oh, by the way, Smokey, you totally one-upped me. during the council meeting, because Lady Winter was totally about to say the exact plan that you laid out right before you.
Nice.
So great job on that.
Wait,
Awesome.
what exactly?
He's like, what plan?
Well, she was gonna be like,
situation.
I claim the key, the white key, and I'm gonna make Mood my champion. Therefore, we don't have to kill her to take the key. And that's what you suggested to the council.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just I mean,
He's
it's
so nonchalant about it.
well, I was just saying that because I don't want fucking Mood to die, Ken or me.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that Mood finally has protection, because you've been walking a very dangerous line for like the past.
I have been, and like honestly, the
You had
thing.
protection until Smokey died, and then you didn't have shit.
R.I.P. Smokey. The thing that's great is
she was only protected by direct intervention from Summer. Like, she wasn't safe from Ragnar.
no, yeah, not at all. The thing that that's like the tension about Mood is that, you know, she was duped in the beginning, and that's kind of what Dregarion is bringing back now, just playing on that, saying, hey, remember that thing that happened? Yeah, that was all Mood, but that was the duping, and now she has to try and like make up that, you know, somehow, like, you know, plead her case, you know, try to let everyone know that, you know, it wasn't in the right state of mind, so to speak, type of thing. You know, she was lied to. She was a pawn in a bigger game. You know,
I
she
don't
did
know
it.
how you're going to handle this. I thought it was really interesting. I forget who said it, but somebody was like, I can't believe Dregarion looks like the good guy in this situation.
Yeah, that was Caelus when Dregarion was talking to him.
Makes even Ragnar look reasonable.
Yeah, no, and that's again, that's, you know, the good storytelling, you know, by your part. You know, you have Dregarion be such a good, you know, evil character that he's able to sow all those seeds of doubt and use the truth in ways to manipulate the scenario in his favor. And
Poor
that's
Othra.
exactly what's happening. You know, like Mood absolutely did, you know, take that key, but you
And
know, the
murdered.
reason why.
Yeah, the key's the only part that matters. The murder's that second. That's less important.
I mean, what I was gonna say was, Mood did take that key and give it to him, but the reason for it is something that none of y'all saw. You know, it was because Dregarion met her and said, "Hey, you know, do this for me," and then she did, only to find out later that she had been